You're watching Mix TV.
Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this, but there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, there's food at home. But is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a high C at home? Don't be ridiculous.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chad Richardson Stadium on the campus of UCO, Central Oklahoma, here in Edmond. It's the Mix 105.1 Game of the Week Championship Edition as the Vian Wolverines, 13-0, take on the Davis Wolves at 9-4. I'm Justin Pettit, along with my broadcast partner, Clint Smith. Clint, we're up here high above the stadium in the booth, and let me tell you something. I don't think you could have asked for a more beautiful Saturday to play a state championship
Perfect.
game.
You're not going to get any better weather on December the 7th, that's for sure. We've been here before when it is brutally cold, and it's a beautiful day out there. Weather not going to be an issue in this one.
No, we are all set up here. I want to thank the OSSAA and everybody here at UCO. We got here, 2.5 hours ago. They were ready for us, had our room ready. We got the ref mic'd up. We got the crowd mic'd up. We got everything here, so we appreciate everybody tuning in. Now, again, we'll just go ahead and remind you, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you have to look at us. Sorry, this is something we did with the Gore broadcast a couple of years ago here for the championship. People really liked it. You get to see what's going on behind. You get to see me throw my hands in the air and get frustrated, and you get to see Clint throw his hands in the air. So kind of a sneak peek of what's going on. Obviously, if we could, we would be live streaming the game, but we cannot do that, so radio it is. This is your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show, and Clint, we know about Vian, we'll get to that, but Davis at 9-4 has just been on a tear here in these playoffs.
Yeah, they have. They last week they beat previously undefeated Stroud by a score of 14-6, and a lot of people favored Stroud in that game, and Davis came out with the victory there to get here today.
Well, they're going to play the national anthem, folks, so we're going to take a quick timeout and be back here on The Mix.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Salisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages, and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
We're back at Chad Richardson Stadium. Mix 105.1 game of the week. It's Vian versus Davis. This is your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show. As we mentioned, Clint Davis comes in 9-4 on the season. Finished second in 2A2 District 2. Lost to Pauls Valley, Sulphur, Plainview, and Holdenville. 3 in a row they lost to start the season, but from my understanding they had some players out. But they got them back, and we mentioned the last 4 or 5 weeks, they've just been on a tear.
Yeah, they really have. They're just kind of an old-school team. You know what you're getting with Davis. They haven't changed things up for a long time. They're an old-school wishbone team, going to line up 3 running backs in the backfield and just run it right at you all day long. See if you're tough enough to stop it.
Yeah, they've averaged about 30 points a game, give up about 21. And this is their 53rd playoff appearance, 6 state titles, the last one all the way back in 2014. Players to watch, of course, the quarterback, just a sophomore, number 4, Dax Owens. Again, they don't like to throw the ball much, but he can. Now, from what we've seen on film, he's not going to throw it 60 yards down the field, but they got some big tight ends. If they need to get 4 or 5, 10 yards, they can definitely do that. And then one of the several running backs that they'll use, Brendan Rawls, just a big, tough running back, Mike Allstott fullback almost type.
Yep, they are tough. The previous meeting between these two teams, Davis won 20-6 back in September of 2014.
Yeah, I believe that was the semifinals. Davis, I think, holds the 3-1 record. Of course, the Vian Wolverines, this is their 2nd state championship appearance in 5 years. Their 3rd since 2006, and it's been 53 years since they won a state title back in 1971, the only one that they have won. So it's been a long drought. And there's been something different about this team this year, Clint. It's just been all business, it seems like.
They haven't. We talked about it in that opening playoff game against Kansas. They had a few of those personal foul penalties, a little bit of that extracurricular activity after the whistle, and we talked about cleaning that up. Since then, they have been very businesslike, very workmanlike, just came out and take care of business. They cleaned up those penalties and, save all the celebrating, all the fun for hopefully later on when they bring home that gold ball.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Vian is healthy. They don't have any major injuries. Of course, they're all beat up, but that's just the way it is right now. Now they're headed to the midfield. Out there, number 4, Tristan Wiley. Number 50, Peyton Johnson. Number 52, Cash Collins. I believe that's number 70, Chudge, Nate Cheater out there. So those are your captains here. Vian is the home team.
Okay, gentlemen.
So, here we go. Here's the
congratulations for making it to the championship game. 2 things we require of you today. Play hard and have fun. Okay. Davis, you're the visitors. You get to call toss. That's the heads. That's the tails. What's your call? He called tails. That lands heads.
There you have it. Vian has won the toss. We're waiting on the official here. It's cool having the ref mic, man. We need to get one of these at every game.
Yeah. So Vian won the toss, and they deferred.
Davis will receive the opening kickoff. Fellas, good
There
luck
we go.
to you.
So Vian going to put that defense on the field
Yeah,
first. They've leaned on them all year long.
Yeah, the only time we saw them take the ball first was against Beggs, and they went on that, what was it, 21 play, 11-minute play, or 11-minute drive to score. So, folks, it's a beautiful day. We could not ask for more beautiful weather here at Chad Richardson Stadium as we're going to wrap up your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show by, again, Vian 13-0. They're averaging over almost 50 points a game. They're only giving up about 11. I left the Vian sheet. I printed. Usually I have it all on one, but there was so much I left the Vian. Of course, 13-0. They've defeated Kansas, Beggs, and Colcord to get here. And whoever wins this game not only going to be state champion, but the inaugural 2A2 state champion. So since they've divvied these up. And while we got everybody here, we want to send a big shout out to our friends down the road in Tallahena. Coach Kelly Gravitt got the Tigers, the Golden Tigers, in the state championship game as they took care of Thomas Fay Custer last night on the road on a neutral site. So, man, Clint, 2 years ago they didn't play football, and now they're playing for a state championship.
Definitely. Good to see that.
Getting Tallahena back where they need to be. Well, folks, we're going to take one final timeout before we go to kickoff, and we'll be back on the Mix 105.1.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count. Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Saw it with Gore here a few years ago. The whole county gets up behind them as the Davis Wolves make their way to the field. They will be wearing white uniforms with red helmets and red numbers as the visiting team.
I bet there's some tumbleweeds blowing down the streets of Vian right about now. It's a ghost town.
Be a good day, be a good day to go get the trash or clean the streets, or be a good day to be a city worker, that's for sure. Wouldn't have any traffic. The Wolverines, of course, 13-0, trying to complete a journey, Clint, that started with last year the expectations weren't too high. All the kids were really sophomores and juniors, not a lot of seniors, and made it to the third round of the playoffs. Lost to Washington, who just won their third straight state title. And ever since then, we mentioned it, it's just been a different feel. I don't know. Of course, they've been here before, Coach Willis. Not a lot of hoopla during the week. They rode the regular Yellow Dogs up here. We passed them, so it's just kind of like another game.
Business as usual.
Vian in their helmet. Of course, they're wearing their purple uniforms with the gold numbers. They got purple helmets. I think the officials are telling them, all right, it's time to go, fellas.
Yep.
We've seen this a lot lately where they don't want to run out onto the field. Here they come out onto the field. The Wolverines. We talked about it on the way up here. Davis supposedly had 65 players on the roster. I don't see that over there. That must have had the freshman class.
Yeah, I'd say there's maybe 45 over there.
Vian, though, what are we, about 30, 33 right now? And that's pretty good numbers.
You know, JP, we talked about it. With Davis, you know what you're getting. They got the big physical running backs, the ground and pound wishbone offense, got that athletic offensive line. So if you're Vian coming out here, like what they've done especially in the postseason, but all season, want to come out and dominate that line of scrimmage. Offensively, no turnovers, and you want to minimize penalties in this game here because Davis, if you give them the opportunity, they're going to put together those big, long drives and chew up this clock. So if you can get up on them a little bit and force the quarterback to throw the ball around a little bit and maybe do something they're not comfortable with, then I think that's going to be the keys to this game.
There's a coach that played against Davis earlier this year, actually not too long ago, and he said they basically ran the same play 45 times in a row. Between the tackles, either left or right. So
I think it's just a matter of if you're tough enough to step up there and stop it.
And I think if you're Vian, again, I'm not the coach, but you want to contain that. But you've got the speed. You got Mason. You've got Cash. You got these kids that are fast that can, if they do get the edge, you should be able to contain them a little bit. They're going to get theirs, and that's why I tell people all the time, especially in these championship games, the other team is really good too. So as good as Vian is, Davis is really, really good. And so it's going to be –
well, and
no mistakes.
And if you can force them to throw the ball around a little bit, because that's one thing that we've seen from Vian this year is the ability to cover down the field. That's always kind of been their Achilles heel, is giving up the big pass plays down the field. But these cornerbacks have done a great job all season working in basically man coverage all season. So they've been able to cover their guys in man-to-man and allow Mason Wright back there at safety to kind of roam around and be a ball hawk. And so if you can force them into that, then I think they're going to play right into your hands.
Got people listening. Our buddy Bill Stoneberger up in
Minnesota. Nothing less.
Bet it's not 60 degrees up there. Text us. Let us know where you're listening at or watching. Again, we cannot see, so just text us 918-790-1051. Let us know where you're cheering on the Wolverines on this beautiful Saturday. Well, folks, I tell you what, it's been a great season. It's flown by, Clint. This season has flown by, and we are really looking forward to this game. And I know one thing, it would be really, really special, obviously, for Vian to bring home a state title, and it's so well deserved. They've been so close several times. Here in 2019, we were just talking about it, a snap over Elijah Wright's head because Javen had to go out for one play, and it cost them 30 yards. And, I mean, that was pretty much the difference of the game.
It turned that whole game around. I'll tell you what, partner, I'm nervous. I can't imagine anxious. I can't imagine what those kids down there feel like.
We're nervous. We know we're not part of the team, but we're not there every day. But we follow these kids, and these kids now
followed for years.
Even when they were in elementary school. So that's one thing about being your hometown radio station, folks. We mean it. We go do a lot of things that y'all know about. Going to the schools. A lot of these kids have been to the station doing radio tours when they were younger. So we sure are proud of them. And of course, we know all their families. Being right there. My dad lives over in Vian now, so this is a real big deal. So we're about to get underway. Before we get started, let's do the legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX, Muldrow, South Fort Smith, and worldwide. Again, text us 918-790-1051. Let us know where you're watching or listening at. Of course, doing the kicking for the Wolverines, number 16, Micaiah Mendoza, the senior. Back deep for Davis. Of course, my binoculars are not. There's the kick. It is in the air, and it's going to be fielded into the end zone, but he's going to run out, and Vian has him bottled up, but he's going to break free and get across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. It'll be first and 10. That was Owens, the quarterback.
That was indeed. That was a special teams tackle there by Drayton Fletcher. Finally got him under wraps. So going to take over at their own 18-yard line here with the Davis Wolves.
First down for the Wolves. They use a plethora of running backs, so we'll try to get the name of them all. If you see me using the binoculars on the live stream, well, we're way up here. Looks like the running back is going to be number 33. Rance Digby, and he gets it's actually number 30, Brendan Rawls. He gets across the 20 to about the 21.
Not much there.
Not much. Yeah, they actually spotted the ball at the 22-yard line. I think I was 5 yards off, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. No, I was right.
Yeah, not a bad. Picked up a little more than what we initially thought. That was Nate Cheater and company there on the stop.
In Davis, they huddle, and then they run quickly to the line, and they will snap the ball there. 2nd and 6 is what they're calling it from the 22-yard line. Full house backfield. They're going to give it right back to the running back. I believe that is number 30 again. Rawls, nothing there, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, Nate Cheater again over there on that right side. Peyton Johnson over there helping out as well. It's going to force the 3rd and 5 here.
3rd and 5. You hear the train horns. We've got dueling train horns, I believe, out here. So we'll see how long I can stay seated, Clint. It probably won't be that long. So here we go. It's 3rd down and 5.
You see that
for
wishbone
Davis.
Again.
They put a man in motion. Now they put him back. That could have been maybe a false start. They don't call it. And there it goes. They're going to fake it. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's not going to get anything. Maybe a yard. They'll give him the 25, so he's going to be 3 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 3. Let's see what Davis does here. I don't know, Clint. Actually, they put it back at the 29.
They're backed up deep in their own end here. That was Mr. Cheater again. He was in on every play on that drive.
4th and 4 is what we're going to call it. I believe Mason Wright will go back deep, but you got to be kind of safe here. I believe that is Owens, the quarterback, who does the punting for him. He's kind of their Swiss Army knife, does everything.
He's one of those rugby-type style punters. That's what he was doing in the pregame anyway.
High snap. The kick is, oh, it's a bad kick. It's only going to go to about the 35-yard line, Clint. That's about a 10-yard punt, and the Wolverines are set up 1st and 10 at the Davis 35-yard line.
Yeah, the special teams doing their thing again. They had 2 blocked punts last week in that semifinal game. Got back there and put a little pressure on the punter again, made him force it. Forced the bad punt. We saw him do the rugby style, but he didn't really have any room to roll one way or the other, so he just had to stand in there and kick it.
Yeah, Cash Collins was in his face.
Yeah, shanked it off the side of his foot.
1st and 10 Wolverines, 10:04 left here in the first quarter. They have it 1st and 10. They actually put it at the 31-yard line. Mason Wright is the quarterback, takes the snap. It's a give to Fletcher. Davis is ready for him, and he's not going to get much. Maybe lost a yard. Maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and long.
Yeah, Davis, good job setting the edge of that time. Didn't let him get around the end and just forced him out of bounds. You know, we've talked about it all year with Vian having Cash Trammell this year. That's really added an extra dimension to this offense because they can line Mason up all over the field. You saw him in at quarterback on that first play.
2nd and 12 from the 33, 9:30 and counting in the first quarter. Davis went 3 and out on their first possession. Now it's the Wolverines. Now we got Trammell in a pistol formation. Mason is the running back. Fletcher and Brannock are the receivers. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake. Quick throw over here to Jacob. Jacob shakes one defender, gets into the 25, about the 24-yard line. So 9 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, and that's something that we've seen out of this offense this year is that ability to throw the ball around because we've had several games, especially here in the postseason, where they've had almost as many passing yards as rushing yards. And that's not very often you can say that about a Vian team.
No,
they've just,
it's not
been a
ever.
Exactly, been a run, ball control offense. So that gives them a whole extra dimension.
3rd and 3, they're calling it from the Davis 24-yard line. You're getting close to Mendoza field goal territory, but I don't think they got that on their mind right now. It's a shotgun formation. Cash Trammell has Mason right on his hip pocket. It's a snap, give to Mason. He'll cut inside, and Clint, he didn't get much, so it's going to maybe even lost a yard. So it's going to be 4th and long. See what Vian does here.
Yeah, that defense back there in the backfield quick. That was number 27, Jackson Wright, knifing his way through that offensive line to get back in there and wreck that play.
Forgive us, our scoreboard camera just bit the dust. Uh-oh. We'll get it back up here in just a second, folks.
We'll keep you updated. Game clock approaching 8 minutes here to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, it went all the way down. So, well, somebody finds it down there. Doesn't matter. It's 4th and 4 for the Wolverines. Pistol formation. Trammell takes the snap, fakes it, looking for the pass, double pumps, and it is caught by Brannock. They're going to say incomplete.
Oh.
We got to see the replay here, Clint.
They're going to say he was on the sideline.
Well, we'll look here.
Boy.
Oh, boy, it's close.
I think it was, but
Hold it.
Oh, there's a flag
Offense
down.
number 52. Penalties declined. First down, Davis.
So Davis holds and will take over 1st and 10.
That's both defenses holding strong on the first drives here. Vian defense back on the field. The Vian defense had a great game last week. They held Colcord to 235 yards of total offense, only 108 of those coming on the ground.
7:52 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Both teams failed to get a first down on their first possession. So Davis pretty much right where they were before they punted. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. They're going to go with the same formation. They have a receiver. Now they move one guy over to the slot. Vian covers him up. It's going to be a give to the running back. Nothing there. Nothing there. No gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That D-line led by Cash Collins out there. I believe that's Mr. Cheater again, getting up off the bottom of that pile. He's really helping to set the tone out there defensively. Tristan Wiley as well.
Yeah, Brendan Rawls was the running back. So 2nd and 10. Clock is running, 7.5. Davis, while being a run-oriented team, they don't really like to use the clock as much as Vian. They like to quickly do a little muddle huddle and then run back up. Here we go. 2nd and 10 now for the Wolves. They're in a pistol formation this time, but the full house backfield. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake. They're going to quickly throw it. It's caught out here, but Vian is ready for it. Big tackle out there by number 9, Caden Fulbright. So they get up to about the 20, see where they put it, 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
Well, that was a huge tackle out there in space. He was the only man around. You got to make that tackle and get that receiver on the ground. If you don't, he's going to pick up the first down and more.
6:48 and rolling here. I got to remember there's a scoreboard over here. I keep looking over there. 6:43. First quarter, 3rd and 7 for the Wolves. They move a man over. Vian covers it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper from Owens all the way. He gets maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. It's going to be 4th and long. They'll have to punt again.
Ran right into the arms of Nate Cheater. He was being trailed by Cash Collins. Vian so far doing what they wanted to do defensively here. Come out and own that line of scrimmage.
So the Wolves will punt. We'll have to look. I don't think they have many players that play both ways either. They just put in a whole new unit for the special teams. Except the Owens kid. He's out there all the time. There's a snap. Owens this time going to kick it a little better. It's going to bounce at midfield and roll into Vian territory to about the 43. Not a great kick, but better than the last one. It's going to be 1st and 10 Vian. 5:53 left here in the first. We're scoreless.
Yeah, he angled it over toward the sideline. Did not want to give Mason Wright an opportunity to receive that one. Some film study there. They've seen what he's capable of.
All right, let's see what the Wolverines learned on their first possession, if anything.
Overall, I think it was a good first possession. I mean, on that 4th down play, they had the hold, and then the pass that was right on the sideline, ruled out of bounds.
Now we have a timeout, officials timeout. Let's see what they're doing here.
Sure, they're going to convene. Make sure they got the game clock, play clock, everything right here.
We will. We will. 1st and 10. It's going to be an I formation for the Wolverines. Trammell under center, takes the snap, pitches it to Mason Wright. Has the room. He's across midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! 58 yards for Mason Wright, and Vian strikes first.
No flags on the play.
Mason Wright, the seam was there. Yep. Clint, great blocking up front. Davis went left, he went middle. Touchdown, nobody even got a hand on him.
They had an angle on him, but Mason still outran him even yet to the end zone. Mendoza on for the PAT.
Coming on for the extra point. What a great run from Mason. Trammell will hold, snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 5:43 left in the first. Wolverines 7, Davis nothing. We're back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
We're back at Chad Richardson Stadium. Vian with a 7-0 lead. Mason Wright takes it 58 yards. Clint untouched, just like they draw it up.
Yeah, that offensive line did a good job opening him up that initial hole there at the line of scrimmage, and then Wright used that speed and took it all the way to the house.
Got people listening in box. Got Allie, McCrary, Kelly Henshaw, Whitley Mosby down at Aesthetic Dental Care. Shirley and Herbert Hutchinson. Of course, Bill Stonebarger. Let us know where you're at. 918-790-1051. There is a kick. It's going to be fielded. It's going to go into the end zone barely. Woo!
Good.
That was close.
Yeah, good kick there by Mendoza again. Not allowing the Wolves a return on that one.
That was Owens that was back there. Boy, he just plays everywhere, doesn't he?
He's a good athlete. Saw him on film some this week, and yeah, he's a good athlete. He really makes his team go.
Got John Killer watching from Evening Shade. Not the Burt Reynolds TV show. Up on Jackson Mountain area. 1st and 10. Vian going to try to keep this momentum here, Clint. At the 20-yard line. Davis staying in that same formation. They bring everybody in tight now. There's a snap. It's going to be a give up the middle. Nothing there, but about 2 yards. Maybe 2 yards. They'll give him one to the 21. It's 2nd and 9.
Yep, nothing there. That defensive line holding their own, controlling that line of scrimmage early on here. Try to force the Wolves into mixing it up a little bit and doing something they're not comfortable with.
2nd and 8 is what they're calling it. And again, this time he almost gets through there. That's Rawls again. He gets up close to a 1st down, Clint. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, that was a good run. There were about 4 Vian defenders.
No, he's
had
short.
Had a chance to bring him down, but broke those tackles. Good, tough run.
3rd and 1 is what they're going to call it from the Davis 29-yard line. Yeah, the downs markers are a little further back here than they are in the field, so it's a little difficult to see.
Yeah, you got the wider sidelines and everything at this collegiate field.
Give up the middle, and he'll have the 1st down, and Moore is going to bounce his way across the 35. We're going to say his knee was down at the 34. So it'll be 1st and 10 Davis from their own 34-yard line. It's kind of what they're doing, Clint, just kind of feeding the middle and hoping that it loosens up here.
Yep, Tyson Murphy with the tackle there. That was Davis's first down of the afternoon.
4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Vian in front. Davis 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Owens going to be a quarterback keeper, and there's nothing there. He may have lost a yard or two. Now they'll give him the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That was Mr. Adolph Stahl flying back there that time, making that tackle.
Yeah, the sophomore's really he picked up his ball playing in the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing just to watch his progression through the season. Just a sophomore out there.
Snap's going to be a give to Rawls again. He's going to rumble his way across the 35 to the 39. So 5 yards it's going to be, and there's a late flag too. We'll see what this is.
Yeah, that late came in from well behind the play.
You hope this isn't a personal foul. If they're pointing towards Vian, we'll see.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 4. 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
I think that was one of those inconsequential fouls. Didn't see anything too egregious out there, but sometimes when you're making that tackle, those things just happen. So that puts the ball over onto the Vian side of the midfield stripe at the Wolverine 46.
3:28 and counting. 1st and 10, so Davis, that's a huge penalty. We'll see if the Wolverines can shake that one off. Snap, going to be a give to Rawls again, and he gets a few down to the 42-yard line, so 4 yards, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Trying to keep that wind out of our crowd mic there. Sorry about that. Of course, you come over this side of the stadium, it's always windy.
Yeah, 27 rushing yards for Davis so far, only 3 passing, 30 yards total.
2nd down and 6.
Vian with 64 yards total.
Yeah, Davis winning the time of possession battle, but Vian with that quick strike score.
2nd down, it's going to be a give to Rawls again, and he's going to get to about the 40, and that's it.
Vian defensive line again just collapsing and not allowing any running lanes.
See, I knew we had my son Russell down in the crowd for a reason. our camera, scoreboard camera fell. I hope it still works, but Russell's bringing it up to the booth here.
He's been
our Swiss Army knife this year.
All year.
He's ran TriCaster, he's run camera, he's been on the sidelines, putting in work. So we're looking at a 3rd and 4 is what they're calling it from the 40-yard line. Davis down to 10 seconds on the play clock, but they like to rush to the line. Here they go, 2 minutes left in the first, and now they're going to call a timeout. So Davis will call a timeout, and we will take it with him and be back on the mix.
Timeout.
Peters Agency Case Management and Home Care Services is a faith-based organization providing services for elderly and disabled adults eligible and approved for the Oklahoma Advantage Program, Sooner Seniors, VA, and more. They're dedicated to providing services and assisting individuals in managing healthcare needs while living independently in their own homes. Allow Peters Agency to assist you or your loved one. Call 918-775-6555. Peters Agency. Care with prayer changes things.
Spyro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. It's 3rd and 4 for Davis. They're at the Vian 40-yard line. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left here. 7-0 Vian. Davis takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback option. He keeps it. He gets nothing. No gain. It's going to be 4th and 4 for Davis. I like the play call there, Clint, but Vian had it read well.
Yeah, that was Brannick and
Cash Collins.
Let me see who else. That was Brannick and Peyton Johnson back there. Made initial contact in the backfield, slowed him down, and then let his fellow defenders come up and make that tackle.
They gave him a yard, so it's going to be 4th and 3. It looks like Davis is still going to punt. Mason Wright will go back deep. Dax Owens, Mr. Do-It-All for Davis, will do the kicking.
I really thought Davis would probably go for this 4th down here. Surprised they sent the punter on.
Got to watch the fake here. Owens is going to kick it. That looks like a good kick. And Wright is going to let it bounce and go into the end zone. Good job, Mason.
Yeah, good heads-up play there by Mason. You can tell every time he wants to return that any chance he gets. So good job of just letting that one bounce and go into the end zone.
Russell found our camera, and we don't know if it works, but we're about to find out. The good news is we have another one, so give us till halftime. We'll get that scoreboard back up there. But this is a radio broadcast.
That's right. So 1:15 to go here in the opening quarter.
7-0. Just the one penalty against Vian, but it was a big one, 15 yards, but they were able to shake it off. First and 10 from the 20 for the Wolverines. Cash Trammell brings the play in. There's 25, they haven't even started the play clock yet. They're going to go with the shotgun formation. Riley Ellis is the halfback, Jacob Brannick up top. Snap. It's going to be a give to Mason, and Mason's got some room. 25, 30, 35. Clint, they got his shoelaces at the 15, or he would have been in the house again. Yeah, we have an injured Davis player down.
Yeah, that's D. Eidelman down on the field. right at the 20-yard line. But you said it, Mason Wright was just a shoestring tackle away from taking that one all the way.
Is that thing going to work, Christian? Oh, my gosh. I bet that thing fell 30 feet. So the Davis player is down on the ground. We'll keep it here as they tend to him. I didn't see Clint. I wasn't in the back.
It was kind of behind
of the play. Cash Trammell ran over immediately, though. He saw it, so it doesn't look great. Here at Chad Richardson Stadium. Wolverines up 7-0, 1:09 left here in the first quarter. This young man is, the Vian coaches have went over, and hopefully he can get up here, Clint.
Yeah, Vian coaches went over and offered their assistance. Hate to see that at all, but especially championship game.
Yeah, they're working on him. They roll him onto his back now. Well, there goes somebody's Kleenex from up top. Again, just silence here as they tend to this young man. You hope it's just a stinger or maybe something like that. Looks like, they're going to get him up. Good.
Yeah, there we go. They're going to help him off the field. A couple of the trainers he's not putting any weight on that right leg.
Maybe a lower right leg, yeah.
So they're going to help him off the field. Good to see him up.
Yeah, glad to see that, yeah. So Mason gets to the 34-yard line, so they give him 14 yards. But, Clint, if they didn't trip him up just a little bit at the line of scrimmage, that would have been an 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I think the Wolverines are on to something here, though.
A 14-yard gain on the previous
So 1st and 10 for Vian. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Clock stopped. 7-0 Wolverines. Cash Trammell puts Fletcher in motion. It's a snap. They fake it to him, give it to Mason instead. Mason working that left side. Nothing there, though. Tried to be patient with it, but Davis did a good job of stringing it out. Maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, not much there. Mason tried to kind of settle in behind those linemen and look for an opening, but nothing ever opened up. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Under a minute to go. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. This Vian can score here.
Yeah, Vian.
They give him 2 yards.
Got the 7-0 lead here, and they're not in any big hurry here. They're going to burn as much of this clock as they can.
2 receivers to the left. Fletcher's up top. Shotgun formation. Cash Trammell and Mason Wright. It's going to be a fake to Mason. They throw, just a little too far in front of Adolph Stahlkleiner. That would have been big yardage.
Yeah, led him just a little bit too much.
So stops the clock with 24 seconds left. It's 3rd down and 8 for Vian at their own 36-yard line. I like the play call there, Clint, but again, just Cash had plenty of time.
Yeah,
I don't know why he just was looking for the quick throw.
Just misfired on that one. Vian still with about 10 seconds to go here on the play clock as they come to the line.
Fletcher moves down here to the left. Mason goes to the right side. It's going to be a fake throw over the middle. They had the man, and he just led him too far, Clint, again. He had the tight end, Tristan Wiley, but just overthrew him, so Vian will have to punt.
Yeah, and we've seen him hit that play a number of times, but just a little too much on that one, maybe.
A little nervous, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little excitement on the big stage here, but he'll settle in.
So Vian will punt with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. I believe that's Owens back deep to receive. Yes, it is. Good kick. It's going to be away from him and bounce at the 40. The wind caught it, though, and it will go all the way down to the Davis 30-yard line.
Good
so
punt.
Good roll there from, I believe that was Cash who did the punting that time.
Yeah, that was a nice kick. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. That Vian defense controlling the line of scrimmage so far. That's one of the things they set out to do. So far, so good.
1st and 10 from the 30, so flip the field definitely. About a 45-yard punt. So 1st and 10, Davis, let's see. They'll probably keep it. I don't know. This might be the time to try something if I'm Davis.
Yeah, it may be. 7 seconds left here to go.
Yeah, our crowd mic is kind of in the wind a little bit. As the official is now standing, I don't know what the
I'm not sure
the
they're
deal is
standing
here.
over the ball, so not sure.
We may be in a media timeout here.
They're making sure they get everything squared away. Now I guess we're ready to go.
I think we may be in a media timeout since there's regional coverage. Here we go. 1st and 10, 30-yard line, 7-0 Vian. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Davis has it. It's going to be a give to Rawls again, and not much there, maybe 2 yards. So that will end the first quarter. The Wolverines lead 7-0. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix, 105.1.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home. Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible. Please remember, those who host lose the most. Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together, we can build a safer community.
And we're back at Chad Richardson Stadium, Class 2A2 state championship. After one quarter, Vian leads 7-0, Clint. And we were talking about just now, Mason took one 58 yards, and Buddy, he was a shoestring away from having an 80-yarder, but they tripped him up and held him, and now it'll be 2nd and 8 for Davis at their own 32-yard line.
If you're Vian, I think you got to be pleased with that first quarter. Your defense has played well. Davis only has run just a couple of plays in Vian territory, spent most of the time backed up in their own end of the field.
Thank you. Here's some stats for you. We'll get to those in just a second. Dax Owens only 3 yards passing, but he got 3 yards rushing. Rawls with 32 yards rushing. For Vian, Wright 74 yards rushing, 9 yards passing for Cash. 2nd and 8, ball's at the 32. They're going to fake it, and this time Owens is going to get hit in the backfield. It's going to be a loss to the 30.
Tristan Wiley, the first man back there.
Jacob Brannick there to clean it up. They put him back, a 2-yard loss, Clint. I see what we got here. We've got one official that's at the reel down marker, and then another one that's where the ball's at. I figured it out. This is we got collegiate level stuff going on here. Yeah. So 3rd and 10 officially. The ball is at their own 30-yard line for Davis. It's going to be a fake, and Owen's going to try to keep it, and he gets the edge, Clint. Mason's going to have to close it quick, and he does. Great tackle out there by Mason Wright. Saves a first down. He only got 5. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for Davis.
Yeah, Owen's a little slow to get up after that play. He got slung down pretty hard there by Mason. That defense doing a good job of keeping the blockers, not allowing him to get up into that second level, so they're keeping Mason and those linebackers clean, letting them fly around. Allowed Mason to get over there and make that tackle.
Yeah, that's the first time they tried the outside, Clint, and we talked about it in the pregame. It's there, but Vian has the speed to catch up, and anybody else besides Mason Wright's out there, that's at least a first down. So they're going to punt. They got a different punter, I believe, out there. I believe it's number 6. Tayton Stewart, perhaps. Snap. Ball is in the air, and it's not much, but it's a roller, and Mason's going to just have to let it bounce, and it will bounce forward to about the 31-yard line. So the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10. You don't see a flag.
Now the Wolverine defense getting the job done here so far. Only about 40 yards of total offense to this point for Davis.
Tackles out there. Tristan Wiley in the first quarter had 6. Nate Cheater had 4. Collins 3, Peyton Johnson 2. And only the one reception, I should say, for Jacob Brannick for 9 yards. So 1st and 10 Wolverines. Let's see what they do here. 10:34 left in the second. It's 7-0. Yeah. Hey, we got the score back up. Thanks to Edwards Auto Sales. By the way, that last touchdown brought to you by the Rustic Cantina. I got too excited. Rustic Cantina and Vian, I bet they got us on right now.
Don't you know there's going to be a celebration there tonight. If
win or lose, there's going to be
bring
a
home a gold ball, though. It'll be fun to be had there.
So I figured out what's happening. We're getting 30-second media timeouts after these kicks, since this game is on a pay-per-view basis. But you don't need to do that. You got it right here. 1st and 10, Wolverines. You got Mason Wright as the quarterback. Drayton Fletcher as the running back. Signal for play is there. Mason has it. It's going to fake it to Fletcher, and he's going to keep it himself. Avoids one tackler. It's going to not get much, though, up to about the 33. Almost a late hit there.
That was a good play out there by Max Ross, though. He was blocking in the backfield there. Had an opportunity to reach out and get a hold, but he didn't. Pulled off for that play and let Mason just go ahead and pick up what he could.
I think Vian is setting up for what they did last week, where Mason runs
so
like that
too.
and then throws it.
I think so. And they've had some open receivers. They overthrew the two earlier, Wiley and Brannick, and then they completed the one to Brannick over here, but he was out of bounds. So they've had open receivers.
2nd and 9 from the 33. Mason going to give it to Fletcher. Drayton's going to go inside, 35, 36, still going to about the 37-yard line. Gets 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good push by that offensive line, and then Fletcher with that leg drive, he just gets in there and he's got a lower center of gravity than everybody else. He kind of gets underneath those big D linemen and that leg drive and just pushes that pile forward.
Yeah, they're going to have to get on the Davis coach. He is literally almost in the middle of the field. Yeah, they push him back now. So 3rd and 5 from the 37. 9:18 left in the second. 7-0 Vian. Trammell is the quarterback. Mason's the running back in a shotgun set. 8 on the play clock. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake. They're going to throw it out, and it's going to be caught. I believe that's Adolph Stahl for the first down to the 45-yard line. Needed 5, got 8. Wolverines keep the drive alive.
Yep, nice pass and catch that time. Stahl, good job getting open. Knew where the first down marker was. Got enough yardage and set up there with the catch.
So 1st and 10, Wolverines. Hey, want to thank our buddy Van Shea Ivan here, the media relations person for the OSSAA. Had us ready to go, had us some food for lunch.
Yeah, he
always take care of us.
He always does, whether we're here.
He won't admit it. He's one of us. He's one of them. He used to be. So.
Whether it's here or the big house, wherever we're at, he's always taking care of us.
1st and 10, Wolverines from their own 45-yard line. Lots of movement. It's going to be a handoff to Fletcher. Drayton following his blockers. Going to stretch it out. Not much there. It gets up to about the 48-yard line, so about 3 yards, but he ran about 15.
Yeah, good side-to-side speed that time by the Davis defense, not allowing Fletcher to get around the end. Just string him along and force him out of bounds.
8:29 left, second quarter, 7-0 Vian. They're looking at they give him 4, 2nd and 6 from the Wolverine 49-yard line. Pistol formation, 3 receivers and a tight end. Vian running the play clock down. Snap, give to right up the middle of Mason Wright. He jumps over the pile, gets right to midfield, only gets 1 yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It was a good play out there by Jacob Silva, number 79 D lineman for Davis. List him at 6'3", 300 pounds.
Number 79?
Yeah, he fought off his blocker and just held his ground there and reached out and snagged the ball carrier as he came through the hole.
Yeah, I'm looking, Clint. They don't use a lot of guys on both sides of the ball, it looks like. That is a good luxury to have.
At the 2A level, it certainly is. 3rd
and 5 from midfield, under center. It's going to be a toss to Mason. Left side, he's all bottled up. He's going to jump forward and get to about the 48. He's going to be about 3 yards short, so Vian probably going to punt here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision here for Coach Willis and company.
As good as your defense has been playing, we'll see if they don't maybe call a timeout here and see. We're looking over here.
Looks to me like he's sending in a play.
I'm looking over here. The Vian coaches are right next to us, and we got a glass we can see it through. It looks like they may go for it here, Clint.
I agree with that. As well as your defense is playing, I think that's a risk I'd be willing to take.
What are they doing here? They got a weird formation. I know Cash is out here. They may have to call a timeout. Yep, they do. Coach Willis going to call a timeout and think it over, and we'll take it with them and be back on the mix.
Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this, but there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, there's food at home, But is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a high C at home? Don't be ridiculous.
Cad Richardson Stadium, 7:07 left in the second quarter. Vian up 7-0. They have a 4th and 3 from their own 48-yard line. Big decision here, Clint. This could swing the game either way.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's a.
Looks like they may punt. Looks like Mason's going to go back and maybe punt here. This is the safe play, especially as good as your defense has been playing. Maybe try to flip the field here.
That's why not just everybody's cut out to be a head coach.
Yeah, that's a tough call. But honestly, we've seen a lot of calls here so far, and most of them haven't, in the state games, and a lot of them haven't went the right way. So Mason going to roll with it. He's going to punt it. It's going to bounce at the 20, and that's where it will go. So 20-yard line is where Davis will take over 1st and 10. I like the call. I like the call.
No, I like it. Lean on that defense. Pin them back at their own 20. Let your defense do what they've been doing so far. They've only about 40 yards of total offense to this point.
Yeah, we've had 4 championship games over on Thursday and Friday. 3 of them decided by 1 point, including last night, Bixby and Owasso, where Bixby went for 2 in overtime and got it.
Got a big one here tonight, too, Muskogee and Choctaw.
Oh, yeah, I know there's a lot of these Vian people, well, unless the Wolverines win. If they win, they're going to go back and party. But if not, they'll probably hang around and watch Muskogee. 1st and 10 for Davis from the 20-yard line. See what they try here. Owens has it. It's going to give it to the running back. That's a different running back, I believe they're trying out there.
Number 30 out there.
No, it's the same one. It's Brendan Rawls. He gets good yardage to the 26, so 6 yards. One of the longer runs today, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, broke a couple of tackles at the line of scrimmage, picked up some yardage. He's one of those old school bruiser type running backs.
6.5 left. Vian up 7-0. 2nd and 4 for Davis. It's going to be a give again to Rawls. He'll have the 1st down across the 30. He's still on his feet all the way to the 36-yard line. Gets 10 yards.
I like the running style there of Rawls. Once he makes that initial contact, both hands over the ball, cradling it tight, high and tight. So Davis on the move here. Got a little something going.
If you're Vian, you can't let him catch any momentum here. Of course, Vian will get the 2nd half kickoff, but you got to take care of business right now. Going to be a fake this time, and Owens brushed 1 tackle, but again, Vian's speed going to run him down at about the 39-yard line, so he only got 3, but Clint, if Vian's speed's not there, he may be in the end zone.
Yeah, he broke the tackle of Cash Collins in the backfield, but Adolph Stahl showing great speed, flying across the field and making that tackle.
It's one thing about this Davis team, Clinton, we're seeing it on this job. You have got to tackle them on the first hit, or at least hold them up till your buddies get there. Otherwise, they're going to run you over.
Yeah, they're tough. Physical, tough running backs.
2nd and 7 from the Davis 39-yard line. Owens in a shotgun. Has it. It's going to be a give this time to Rawls. He's got room across the 45, and they knock him down at the midfield marker. So it'll be 1st down. They had everybody on that right side, and they went left. And again, I think that was Mason that tackled him again.
It was. He came flying over to make the tackle.
So right at midfield with 5 minutes to go before halftime, 7-0 Wolverines. But Davis got something going here. They send 2 receivers up top. Owens going to give it to Rawls again, and he's going to bruise his way to about the Vian 47-yard line, so 3 yards.
Peyton Johnson out there on that tackle.
Davis just letting the clock run here. Boy, Vian needs a turnover bad.
They do.
Or something. They need a big play to stop this drive. You don't want to give these guys any momentum. You've completely controlled everything but time of possession. 10 on the play clock. They rush to the line. 2nd and 7. Snap's going to be a fake. Owens going to go around the right side. Vian's got him corralled, though, and they'll push him out of bounds after about a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Brannick, Stahl, and company were out there that time, nowhere to go.
Again, he ran all the way. He pushed him out of bounds, so he ran about 25 yards to get one. The Vian speed out there. You're going to have to watch it, though, Clint. I think kind of like Vian, if he runs like that and everybody's chasing him, he might reach back and throw it.
Yeah, throw it back the other way.
Clock has stopped, 4:06 before halftime, 7-0 Wolverines. 3rd down and 6 from the Wolverine 46-yard line. Owens in the pistol, has it. It's going to be a give to Rawls at the middle. This time Vian's ready for him. He gets to about the 44, so he gets a couple. It's going to bring up 4th and about 4.
Initial contact by Peyton Johnson.
They're going to say 4th and 3, but it's more like 4th and 4.
Yeah, they're going to keep the offense on the field here in Vian territory.
I think this is time for Davis to try something here. You got to be careful if you're Vian. Don't want to give up any big plays. Don't want to jump off sides. Got to stay disciplined here. 10 on the play clock. They may call a timeout. Nope, they're going to rush to the line. 4th down. Yeah, they're going to call the timeout.
So that's their second timeout.
3:25 left. We'll be back.
Davis
on the mix.
Their second of the half.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
And we're back at Chad Richardson Stadium. 3:25 left before halftime. Clint, I think this is going to be a big play here as it's 4th down, and they're saying 3. I'm saying 4. From up here, it's 4 yards.
Yeah, this may well be the biggest play of the first half here because Davis finally got a little momentum going, strung together a couple of first downs here. If you're Vian, you want to shut this down right here with a chance to maybe pick up some additional points and then receive the second half kick.
Coach Garrett Willis on the big screen here. Coach Willis' son. Let's see what they do here. It wouldn't surprise me if they kick it because, well, they're going to go for it. They're lining up to go for it, but if you're Vian, you cannot jump off sides here because that would give them a first down. 4th and 4 from the 44-yard line. Same formation, no receivers. Owens takes the snap. He's going to keep it. They pitch it on the outside. Vian has him. They're not going to get it. They stop him. They're going to be a loss on the play. Back to the 46-yard line. Big-time play for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Mr. Tristan Wiley leading the way that time.
Yeah, they went with a little option play, and then they triple option, pitched it to the fullback running out, and it was there, Clint. But again, the Vian speed just too much.
Yep, good sure tackle there by Wiley and company.
So 1st and 10, Wolverines have 2 timeouts in 3 minutes and 19 seconds, and they get the second half kickoff. If you're Vian, you want to get at least in the field goal range. Give Mendoza a chance. The wind is blowing in their face.
Yep, chance for a little double dip here maybe.
Folks, there is over here on the visitor side, there's a little hill with some dead Bermuda grass, and there's kids out there sliding down it, having the time of their life.
Oh, yeah, they're having a good time.
They could care less about this football game here. 1st and 10, Wolverines. It's at their own 45-yard line. They got a lot of people moving around. They're going to get everybody set. They may have to call a timeout here. They're kind of confused. Nope, they got everybody set. There's a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Mason Wright. He gets across the 48 to the 49, 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. A little confusion on that one, Clint.
Pretty good run there by Mason, though. Saw he wasn't really going to get too much and just dove forward for all he could get.
I'm waiting on Mason to throw one.
They're going to call it a gain of 4 officially.
2nd and 6 at the 49. It's between the 48 and 49-yard line is where they officially spotted out. Under 3 left here before halftime. Quick moving game, no surprise there. Again, there's a lot of people in the backfield for Vian. I mean a lot. Mason Wright's still the quarterback. He has it. He's going to be a keeper all the way, following all of his blockers. Man, give Davis credit, Clint. They just collapse. And they say he fumbled the ball.
Yeah, Davis says they got it,
and they
the
do.
Official says they do.
So it'll be a turnover back to Davis as Mason fumbles it right at midfield. Doesn't happen often, but it did there.
Yep, Mason comes up a little bit hobbled out of the bottom of that pile as well.
I think this game is gonna change when somebody tries something. They're both playing very conservative right now, and so somebody's going to try something, and it's either going to go their way and be big or go against them and be big.
And I think that's going to, at some point, going to have to be Davis because they've just not really been able to get much going.
76 yards, 1st and 10 from midfield for Davis after the fumble. It's going to be a fake. There they go. They're going to look to throw a pass. Wait, and now they have a man, and it's just over the head of the intended receiver. There it was, Clint.
Yep.
But Vian had it covered well. Give Brennett credit. He got beat, but he closed quickly. Great arm by Owens, but it was just a little too much. I think, honestly, this 20-mile-an-hour wind might have helped carry that a little bit, but Vian catches a break there.
Yeah, it would have taken a perfectly placed ball to complete that one. Branick had good coverage.
And I don't know if that was Collins, I didn't check and see, or Wiley, but somebody was all over him too. 2nd and 10.
Stops the clock with 2:24.
Davis going to line up again. That same formation. Owens has it, and he's going to quarterback keep it. No, they give it to the fullback, and he rumbles his way to the 47, so 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Clock is running with 2:14.
Collins and Cheater combined on the tackle.
They're going to hurry up and quickly go back to the line, but Vian is ready. There's a snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls again, and he's got some room out there, Clint. He's got a 1st down to the 38-yard line. Vian, and there's a flag afterwards on top of it. I think it's going to be against Vian.
I'm afraid it's going to be, yep.
That's going to put it all the way into the red zone, I believe.
Put it right at about the 20-yard line, if that's indeed.
We'll check the penalty here from the official.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Defense number 52. 15 yards within the run. 1st down.
Horrible penalty for the Wolverines, Clint.
Yeah.
That's 2 personal fouls now against the Wolverines. Add the turnover to it.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's a recipe for disaster in the state championship
some
game.
of the things we talked about that were keys to this game.
And what they're doing is they're getting frustrated, and they're hitting. I mean, it's a split second too late, and they're going to call it every time. 1st and 10 Davis from the Wolverine 23-yard line. Owens takes a snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls. He's going to barrel roll his way across the 20 to the 19, gets 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Davis only has the 1 timeout, though, and a minute and a half left.
That's a couple of the things we talked about in that pregame. It's got to cut down on those penalties and no turnovers. And so far, Vian not
2 penalties for 30 yards for Vian, none for Davis, and the 1 turnover for Vian. So trying to hold on to this lead as they approach halftime. It's going to be Owens keeping it, and he's going to get close to the – well, they're going to put it back at the 12, looks like. So 5 more yards.
It's going to be about 17.
Oh, yeah, 17. Yeah. There we go.
Ran right into the arms of
I'm
Nate
looking
Cheater.
at this guy down here. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 17 with 1 minute to go before halftime. Davis going to have to hurry to the line here. But they still have the 1 timeout. Vian has 2. They're going to send 2 receivers up top. 3rd down and 4. Pistol set. As Vian jumps off sides, Clint.
Yep.
So it'll be a 1st down for Davis.
Yep, that'll result in a
For the snap. Encroachment. Defense. 5 yards.
Yep,
1st down.
Oh, boy. That's 35 yards and penalty, and they're coming at the worst possible times. So 1st and 10 Davis at the Vian 12-yard line. Wolverines up 7-0, 47 seconds left. Owens looking to throw, has a man out there. Vian does a good job of closing up, though. Only gets about 2 yards. Clock is running.
Yep, Caden Fulbright with a good tackle out there.
33 seconds left before halftime. They give him the 9. Boy, they're giving favorable spots out here, Clint.
Yeah, they are. They're doing it both ways, but yeah, they are.
Ball's at the 9, 2nd and 7. It's going to be a give to Rawls. Nothing there, but he's going to find his way to about the 6-yard line. And there's the timeout for Davis. So they're going to have it. See what they call here.
And Nate Cheater, again, getting up off the bottom of that pile. I tell you what, if I had to name a McDonald's player of the game for this first half.
Timeout, Davis.
For this first half, I think it'd have to be Mr. Cheater. He has anchored that defensive line, and he's been in on 90% of every tackles out there so far.
So it's 3rd and 4. The ball is at the 6-yard line. It's more like 3rd and 3. Ball is at the 6-yard line. Davis will have no timeouts with 19 seconds, which tells me, Clint, they're probably going to try to throw the ball once or twice in the end zone here.
Yep.
Because I don't think you can run it and run another play.
No, I don't
Because
think
if you
so.
don't get the first down, it'll be forced. You can't spike it.
Yep.
But if you're Vian, you've got to stay disciplined. You cannot jump off sides.
Yep, the penalty's really biting the Wolverines here.
And I get it. It's the physical play. But, again, that's something that you just have to adjust to. Whenever it's kind of like when you go in the basketball playoffs, they just call the hand check closer up here. They do. It's just the way it is. And you got to hope in the second half the Wolverines go, you know what? Maybe we just lay off of it a little bit because they're going to call it. Because it's been nothing egregious at all.
No,
it's been
no,
literally a split second too late. So here we go. 3rd and 4 from the 6-yard line. Only 19 seconds left for Davis, though. Let's see if they don't probably try to throw in the end zone here. Vian's got to be ready for it. Owens takes the snap, fakes it, rolls to his right, has to throw it, has a man there, touchdown Davis. With just 14 seconds left.
Yeah, had pressure in the backfield, but they couldn't get to him.
You can give that touchdown to penalties, though. Because, I mean, they had them 4th down, jumped off sides.
So we're going to see number 13, Levi Pullen, on for the PAT for the Wolves. Saw him kicking some in the pregame. He was pretty consistent.
Snap down, kick is barely through, but it goes through. 14 seconds left in the first half. We're tied at 7 now, Clint, as Vian is just, boy howdy.
Yeah, that was a tough possession there. They had him stopped a couple of different times, and then the penalties.
And we talk about it all the time in the playoffs. Momentum is the most important thing that you can have, and right now Davis has all of it going into halftime.
Yep, they do. Vian will receive the opening kick, so see if they can calm down a little bit, regroup at the half, and come out and put together a good drive here to open the second half.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something because body language is not good down there on the Vian sideline right now. So they got to just forget it, come out, and there's only 2 quarters of football left in this half, and oh man.
If you're Davis, I think you probably just kick it out of bounds here.
I mean, I would
not allow a return.
But we'll see if Vian, what they do. Vian has 2 timeouts, so we'll see. It all depends on what the kick is here. Well, they are taking their time. I'll tell you that. Well, they don't want this half to end. They've got all the momentum.
Yeah.
Well, what are they doing?
I think it's your media timeout, like you were talking about as well.
All right, here we go. Pullen will kick off. See if he doesn't try an onside kick here. It looks like what he's lining up for. And it's going to kind of be that. It's going to be filled by Drayton Fletcher at the 30-yard line. He's going to go other way, hands it off to Mason Wright, but man, Davis is all over. That was a disaster of a play right there.
Yep, Davis didn't bite for that at all, so just 9 seconds left here.
If I'm buying, I'm kneeling on it. Let's go to halftime.
I think you just nail it.
Let's end this momentum that they have while we can, because nothing is going Vian's way in the last 10 minutes or so.
See Trammell coming on the field here. I would suspect they'll just kneel it.
We'll see. They're lining up. Like they're maybe going to throw it here. We'll see. And nope, Trammell will kneel on it. So Vian and Davis are tied at 7 going to halftime, Clint, but the Wolverines going to have to regroup in the locker room. And if you're Davis, you didn't want that half to end.
No, they had everything going their way from the second half of that second quarter on.
So we go to halftime, tied at 7. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What's the, all right, who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Sallisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
The Health and Wellness Center's Hive is an HIV education program designed to help reduce the stigma around HIV infection. The Health and Wellness Center is determined to stop the spread of HIV, which is on the rise. However, an HIV diagnosis is no longer a death sentence, and in many cases, with the right treatment, HIV is considered undetectable and under control within 6 months. Take the first step and get tested today. For more information, visit healthwellnessok.com/the-hive.
Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson's service department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Sallisaw.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Sallisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
And we're back here at Chad Richardson Stadium in Edmond, campus of UCO, as Vian and Davis are tied at 7, Clint. And real quick, let's do the legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1, KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Dead even pretty much on everything except 2 categories. Of course, the fumble and then the penalties. No penalties for Davis, 0. 3 for 35 for Vian, including 2 personal fouls, and 30 of those yards and penalties are on the last drive, or 20 of those, I should say, and just absolutely killed the Wolverines on that last drive.
Yeah, it did. But, I think for Vian, you go in, Coach Willis and company, settle everybody down, give them a good talking to, about the penalties, especially the ones right at the whistle. And I think you just come out, you get the ball, start the second half, so you get out, put yourself together, a good drive, get the lead back and kind of regain some of this momentum. And just let your defense come out here. Other than the penalties, your defense has played exceptionally well, and you let them just continue to do what they do, what got you here, and see what happens.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to get Mason Wright a little more involved. We just had a couple coaches in here saying he's the best guy, he's the best player on the field.
He is,
and he was kind of limping a little bit. Of course, he had the fumble, but what's that? The first time he's fumbled all year, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to have to get Mason a little more involved, and they're going to have to open up the passing game. I think Cash just 2 for 5 for 17 yards. Both teams are so close to the line of scrimmage on defense, it's scary. We saw Davis, Owens reach back and throw one. Thankfully, he overthrew it, or it would have been a touchdown. So I think both teams are still playing very conservative, and I think in the second half, you're going to have to take the blinders off and go out and just play football.
Yeah, I think so. And, I agree. Just get the ball in Mason Wright's hands as many times as you possibly can, because good things happen when he has the ball in his hands. And, we saw him take the one to the house, and then a shoestring tackle kept him from taking another one the distance as well. So, especially in the second half, we've seen that. Everybody else kind of slows down a little bit as the game goes on. He gets faster, it seems like.
Yeah, and you mentioned the shoestring tackle. It's like the game has flipped over since that play.
Yep.
They stopped him, and it's ever since then it has just been all Davis. They pretty much controlled. What's the time of possession here? 50. So basically
almost doubled
16 to 8 is the time of possession, which is no surprise there. But Vian, I don't know, Clint. I just think they need to go back to what got them here, and that is use the pass, use the run. Running up the middle doesn't seem to be working. Davis has a huge interior line, so I don't know. The coaches are here next to us, and they don't seem too excited yet, so I'm not getting excited, too excited.
Yeah, and, hey, I think they'll get it taken care of at the half, and they'll come out and throw a little something at them that they haven't seen. Yeah, and, hey, that's what coaches are going to do as well. They don't want to show all their cards in that first half. You sit on a couple of those that you're going to pull out later, hopefully hit a big play.
Looking at some of the individual stats, Mason with 9 rushes for 83 yards. That's an average of 9, including that 58-yard touchdown. Drayton with 3 rushes for 8 yards. Cash 2 of 5 for 17 yards. Passing, Brannick 1 reception for 9 yards. Adolph Stahl 1 reception for 8 yards. And that's pretty much been it. Tackles, Tristan Wiley has 7 tackles. Nate Cheater 6. Mason Wright 5. Cash Collins with 5 tackles, including 1.5 tackles for loss. For Davis, Rawls 19 carries for 84 yards, averaging about 4. Owens has 9 carries for 14 yards, about 1.3. He's 3 of 4 passing for 12 yards, including the 6-yarder over here just right before the half that got him the first down. Receiving, Melton with 2 for 6 and Carter with 1 for 6 for Davis. So if you look at the stats, folks, it is almost, other than the time of possession and the penalties, it's dead even.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what we expected here. With about 10 minutes left here in halftime. Hey, we want to thank all of our awesome sponsors that we've had throughout the year. Don't forget our McDonald's Player of the Game will be coming up at the conclusion of this one, and hopefully we'll be celebrating with a gold ball championship as Vian going to have to get the momentum back. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Davis got the momentum in the middle, and Vian will take it back in the second half. The good news is if you're Vian, if you can get a couple of scores, it took Davis all those penalties and a lot of time to get in the end zone. So if you can get up 2 scores, you got to feel real good where you're at.
Yeah, that Davis offense is not built to come from behind. They're built to get a lead and maintain it. So kind of remind you of like the old Brett Bielema offenses, Wisconsin, Arkansas.
Do I remember those.
Just built to get a lead and just hang on to it throughout the whole game. So Vian can come out and score a touchdown on this opening possession here in the second half, then I think they'll kind of get right back where they wanted to be.
So we are at halftime. We'll take another timeout and come back with a few more interesting tidbits and things like that here on The Mix.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing. Every story worth hearing. Every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Peters Agency Case Management and Home Care Services is a faith-based organization providing services for elderly and disabled adults eligible and approved for the Oklahoma Advantage Program, Sooner Seniors, VA, and more. They're dedicated to providing services and assisting individuals in managing healthcare needs while living independently in their own homes. Allow Peters Agency to assist you or your loved one. Call 918-775-6555. Peters Agency. Care with prayer changes things.
Spyro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home. Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible. Please remember, those who host lose the most. Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this, but there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, there's food at home. But is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a high C at home? Don't be ridiculous.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, over low price cars.
What the? Alright. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, over low price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Sallisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
The Health and Wellness Center's Hive is an HIV education program designed to help reduce the stigma around HIV infection. The Health and Wellness Center is determined to stop the spread of HIV, which is on the rise. However, an HIV diagnosis is no longer a death sentence, and in many cases, with the right treatment, HIV is considered undetectable and under control within 6 months. Take the first step and get tested today. For more information, visit healthwellnessoK.com/the-hive.
Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson Service Department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Sallisaw.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
When considering where to have a wedding, birthday party, shower, anniversary, class reunion, or company party, make the easy, perfect choice. Willow Valley Venue in Salisaw. Willow Valley Venue is a beautiful, modern white barn on 17 acres, featuring amazing bridal and groom cottages and is close to hotels and restaurants. Packages to fit any occasion are available. Like and follow them on Facebook or call 918-315-0406. Willow Valley Venue, where memories are made.
We're back at Chad Richardson Stadium, UCO in Edmond, where Clint, I'm trying to get I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious, so I've changed my shirt, put my glasses on, flipped my headset around, so I'm going to try to give all the good vibes to Vian. It's 7-7, but it was kind of the tale of two quarters. Vian kind of dominated the first quarter, and Davis kind of dominated the second one, but we're just about to get back underway here in the second half. I think, Clint, it's real simple for Vian in the second half. Play like he did in the first quarter and eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and Vian played well. Most of their wounds, if you will, were self-inflicted there in that second quarter. The penalties and then the turnover, that allowed Davis to get that score. So if you're Vian, I think you just kind of wipe that slate clean and start over here in the second half. Hopefully you can come down and get a touchdown here on this opening possession and kind of give your defense that little bit of cushion there again and let them continue to play as well as they did in that first half.
I see Mason Wright out there, number 2. That's good. He was kind of shaken up a little bit at the end of that first half, but he's out there stretching, getting ready. Fletcher's out there, so everybody looks good to go here in the second half. So I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to this second half here, Clint, as I think Vian really has a good chance here to maybe bring home a state championship.
I think so too. If they, especially kind of throwing a little wrinkle in there. They played well in the passing game. Trammell overthrew those couple of receivers. They had some open receivers at times, and then they had the one to Brannick down here on the sideline early on that completed, but it was ruled that he was on the sideline.
Oh, I know. Which it was close. It was really close.
Yeah, so they've had some open receivers and had some good looks in the passing game, just weren't able to complete them. So we'll see if they continue to look to the passing game as well.
Well, here we go, folks. One half of football left in 2024. Wow, Clint, I can see. It's amazing. I'm going to get that surgery like you did.
Yeah,
I've been looking into it.
It's not too difficult.
So Vian will receive the second half kickoff. Got to watch the onside because, like I said, Davis has so much momentum going into this second half. They're going to try everything they can because, as we've seen with momentum, pretty much everything goes your way. So got to tilt it back in our direction. Little drop kick. Yeah. Murphy's never hurt nobody.
Thought we were at a Notre Dame game for a minute. That'll get everybody fired up.
I'll tell you what, the Vian crowd, they need to get back into it as well, Clint. There's definitely, well, I don't know. It's probably about 50-50.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're just even Steven on everything here. So it's going to be a matter of who can make a play. So Vian will receive the second half kickoff. Davis will kick off here. We're tied at 7. Chad Richardson Stadium in Edmond. Had an easy drive here until we got here, and they got us all turned around backwards. But we got it.
We've been here before, so we found our way back.
We just always look for the lights, is what we say. So here we go. Davis will kick off. Mason Wright, Drayton Fletcher will be the deep guys back, but I don't know if Davis even dares kick it out there.
No, I wouldn't. We've seen a lot of teams do that through the course of the season, just kick it out of bounds. Take the penalty and cut your losses and not give up a big return.
Kicking off will be number 13, Levi Pullen for Davis.
Yeah, he's not a very big guy.
No, but he can kick the ball,
can.
so I guess that's all they really need him for. Pullen gets his players set, and here we go. It's going to be an onside kick, and
it didn't go 10 yards.
I think Vian got it anyway. They did. It didn't go 10 yards anyway. They're not going to call it illegal touching, but Vian has it. So 1st and 10 Wolverines from their own 45-yard line, 44-yard line. So I like it from Davis, but now if you're Vian, this is a perfect time to take the momentum back.
Yeah, I agree. Good call there on the onside kick. Saw that one coming.
That's not bad. So 1st and 10 Wolverines. Cash Trammell going to go under center. It's an I formation. 2 receivers down low. I believe that is Caden Fulbright and Jacob Brown. Actually, Drayton Fletcher. It's a gift to Mason. Mason stutter steps, goes across the 45 to the 48-yard line. 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Mason was going to bring it over to the near side of the field here and try to get over to the sideline, but saw something and put the brakes on and cut it back. Pretty good pickup on 1st down of 5 yards.
2nd and 6 for the Wolverines, just at about the 48-yard line. Going to go back to the I formation. Brannick and Fletcher down low. Snap's going to be a gift to Mason again. Going to the outside. He's across midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30, and they finally bring him down. Big yardage for Mason Wright. 1st down Wolverines.
Yeah, I think that's the exact same play that he was going to try to do on the previous play and bring it to the other side, but he decided to cut it back. That time he got the corner and got up the sideline.
Boy, you don't realize how fast he is. All these players are fast, but Mason has just got that extra step, man, and he showed it there. And they're lucky they had a safety backer. That's 6 all the way.
Yeah, he can make those defenders just look downright silly sometimes.
1st and 10 Wolverines. Ball is at the Davis 28-yard line. Cash Trammell under center. Mason is the running back, single back. It's going to be a gift to Mason again. They're going to go to the right side. He's got some room. He cuts inside the 20, 15. They drag him down at the 15-yard line. Gets 13 yards. 1st down Wolverines.
I think they heard us talking at the half and said, you got to get the ball in two's hands.
Now they put it at the 14. So, man, again, both teams, they've been given good spots to.
Yeah, they have.
But, again, both teams, so I'm okay with it. We're going to do it both ways here.
Sure.
1 minute gone by in the second half. It's 7-7. We're tied, but Vian has a 1st and 10 from the Davis 14-yard line. You're in Mendoza field goal territory, if nothing else. Give to Mason again. He's got room across the right side. He's going to get upended at about the 11, so 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that line doing a good job. They just opened him up a good running lane that time.
Jackson Wright, number 27, with the stop. Vian taking their time here, 20 seconds on the play clock. Again, 2nd and 7 from the Davis 11-yard line. We're going to go with the shotgun set this time. 3 receivers and a tight end. Mason Wright is the running back. It's going to be a fake to Mason. They're going to throw it out here, and it's off
almost
the
intercepted.
hands and almost intercepted. They were looking for Brannick, but the ball hits the ground, thankfully. I was looking one way, Clint, the ball went the other.
Yeah, that was Dax Owens out there. Nearly intercepted that one. Vian lucky that one didn't go back the other way.
Yeah, if Cash would have waited just a second longer, he had Adolph over here in the corner wide open, but just a little too far out of his reach. So here we go, 3rd and 7 from the 11. Big play here. Wolverines trying to keep things going. Mason's going to be in the Wildcat. Right. Takes the snap. It's going to be a fake on the end around. He's looking to throw. Nothing's there. Oh, and they stole the ball from him. They just stole it from him. And they're going to tackle him at the 45-yard line. Clint, I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, my goodness.
He literally just took the ball from him.
Yeah, just took it out of his hand. Wow. What a defensive play.
We're looking at it here on the replay. It was going to be, they faked the end around. Mason was going to throw it, and they literally just grabbed it from him.
Wow, what a heads-up defensive play.
Man, Clint, Vian's just got to stop getting cute.
Yep.
They just got to stop getting cute and play their game. They run the ball all the way down the field and then get cute, and look what happens. First and 10 for Davis at the Vian 41-yard line. Owens takes the snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls. Not much there, maybe a yard. It'll be second down. Actually, they give him 2.
Yeah, not
second and 8.
Good job by Collins, Cheater and company.
Man, Clint, I think we said this is my 200th football game to do. I've never seen that before in my life where a player just grabs it from another player and and who was it that ran him down? I didn't even see who that was that ran him down.
Just a great heads-up play.
Just a great defensive or offensive defensive play. Second and 8 from the Wolverine 39-yard line. Owens going to give it to Rawls again, and nothing there. He's stuffed at the 40-yard line. 1 yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yep, Peyton Johnson, Cash Collins and company collapsing on that play. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 they're going to call it. Lost one on that play.
Got to watch the play action here. Owens he's fired up, man. I don't think he's set out much. He plays all over the place. No, he hasn't.
He had that near interception down here in the end zone.
The Wolverine crowd on their feet. 3rd and 9 from the 40. Big play here. Guys are running all over the place. They get set. Owens has it. It's going to be a fake. He's looking to throw it. Throws it downfield. Has a man out there, and it's going to be knocked away. Oh, did he catch that? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What a circus catch at the 5-yard line.
Wow. That was
I got to see this replay.
That was Adolph Stahl back there. Had as good a coverage as you could have. Somehow came up with the catch.
Oh, wow. That is the most ridiculous catch I've ever seen. And it's 1st and goal, Davis at the Vian 6-yard line. Adolph, he jumped too early, and the ball went through his hands. Wow, first and goal from the Vian 6. Owens takes the snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls, and he's going to barrel roll his way across the 5 to about the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Rawls again on the carry for a gain of 3.
Wow.
Yeah, not much on the run.
I still can't believe he caught that ball.
No, that was a highlight reel catch.
2nd and goal from the 3.
2nd and goal from the 3. 7:30 and counting here in this 3rd quarter. Quickly moving by. Could be a quarterback keeper for Owens. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Davis.
Yeah, broke a couple of tackles in the backfield. Punched it in.
Makes it 13-7. Davis, extra point pending. Well, Clint, there's not much you can say about that drive.
No, that was just
everything and anything and everything is going Davis's way right now.
Just crazy.
Now there's a flag on the play, or a stop by the official anyway. Officials timeout.
Official timeout. You got to let the officials get back into place, I think, get in position.
There's a snap, it's down, kick is up, it's blocked. Ooh, that's huge. They block it. I believe that was Cash Collins?
That was.
And Peyton Johnson, maybe?
That was Cash back there.
So that's huge. Keeps it 13-7. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
We're back at Chad Richardson Stadium where it is 13-7 Davis. Wow. Clint, that was the weirdest 4 or 5 plays I've ever seen in my life.
That was crazy.
They just stole the ball from Mason, took it out of his. But again, that goes back to fundamentals, Clint. You got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
You just got to hold on. And then Adolph had great coverage. He just jumped a split second too early. The ball was able to go through his hands, his body, I should say, But they blocked the extra point. That's big. That's a big deal
that
here.
That can be huge later on.
So Vian, Clint, they just got to do what they're doing on this side of the field, and just run the ball. Davis has not been able to stop them all day.
They haven't.
Now let's watch out for the onside kick here. They haven't kicked it normal yet today, and it is going to be a high, short kick. It's going to be fielded by Drayton Fletcher. He's going to call for a fair catch, but he fumbled the ball, and Davis has it.
Yep, Davis jumped right on it. Muffed the punt, or the kick. Davis ball inside the Vian 30-yard line. We talking about that momentum.
Yeah.
It's still carried over with Davis. Vian had it going there a little bit to open this quarter, but Davis stole it back when they stole the ball. And everything going right for them.
Yeah, at this point, you just got to, I don't know what you do.
You just got to weather the storm and hope you come through this and things swing back your way. That's all you can do.
First and 10 Davis at the Wolverine 28-yard line. Owens has it, gives it to Rawls at the middle, and he's just going to, Clint, he just assumes he's going to get 2 yards and then jumps for 2 more.
Yeah.
So he's a
happy.
very Emmitt Smith style runner.
If he gets 3, he's happy. Just a tough guy.
Second down and 6.
Second and 6, yeah.
Second and 6 here. 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
Wolverines, man, they need anything, Clint. They need something. They need something to go their way here. It's going to be a fake. Owens. Nope. Rawls keeps it. They upend him, though, at about the 21. So it's going to be 3rd and short. It's been 3rd and short all day, it seems like.
Yeah, Riley Ellis comes in and cuts the wheels out from under the runner.
3rd and 3.
Got to think Davis in 4-down territory here.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, with everything they have going their way. I just handed it off to Rawls 2 times in a row. Vian, don't jump off sides. Don't need any penalties here. They're all at the line of scrimmage. Owens has it. He's going to fake it. Keeps it himself. He's got a first down and more. He's all the way across the 15 to the 13-yard line. Gets 8. First down, Davis.
Yeah, broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage and gets dropped by Mason Wright. Back at about the 13. They're going to spot it.
First and 10, Davis.
Mistake-free football is what Davis has played here today, Clint.
They've
made 0 mistakes. And Vian, unfortunately, has made about 4, and they've been huge ones. And that's pretty much been the difference in the game here. First and 10. Going to give it to Rawls again. He goes across the 10 down to the 8, 5 yards, 2nd and 5. They're just pounding it in the middle.
Slowing things down a little bit here too, is Davis.
5:25 left in the third. 13-7 Wolves. Owens going to fake it and keep it. Oh, he falls down, and thankfully Vian able to knock him down for a yard loss. So it's going to bring up surprise. 3rd and long. Now there's a flag afterwards.
It's going to go against Vian.
You got to be kidding.
It's going to be a personal foul. It was one of those that we talk about.
I don't know. They're pointing towards Davis here.
Maybe. I thought it was one of those.
They're going to offset.
Like we talk about the second man gets caught type thing.
They're going to offset here. So let's see. It's like 1 on each team. Yep, they're going to offset. So basically this is a...
There are 2 fouls on the play. Dead ball, personal foul. On the offense, dead ball, personal foul. Defense, those offset, 3rd down.
So
a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, no harm comes out of that.
But I think, Clint, they got Davis first.
Yeah.
And Vian reacted.
Yep,
so you just got to, man, that would have been a huge play. Would have knocked them out of field goal range. So you got to keep your head. Now the Wolverines they're wanting the crowd to get in it. You hear them. They're loud. 3rd and 6 from the Wolverine 9-yard line. This is a huge play. 10 on the play clock. Owens in the pistol. Takes the snap, gives it to Rawls right up the middle, and he's going to get close to a first down, Clint. I think he got it at a 3. He did.
I think he did.
Needed 6, got 6 and a quarter.
Yeah. If they move the chains, that'll make it first and goal. Now they're going to say 4th down. They're going to say 4th and inches here.
Yeah, 4th and a little bit, yeah.
They might even measure this one.
Nope, they're not going to measure it. It's 4th and about half a yard. Yeah, they didn't give him a favorable spot there.
Well, Vian's got to have this one.
Got to be disciplined here, Clint. It's got to be disciplined. Here we go. 4th and inches and timeout on the field. I don't know who called the timeout.
Yeah, we're fixing to find out. Official's going to tell us. Maybe. He's been announcing most of them.
No, it's not a timeout.
Okay, it's not. They're
Officials are saying, everybody get on, get back, get back, get back.
Not sure what we got going on here, but we've got a mini timeout anyway.
It was officials timeout, so now it's over. I don't know what happened there. I've never seen so many kids sliding down a hill in my life.
Yeah.
Well, this could be the game, folks. 4th and goal. They are going to measure it. What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. They were very decisive that they weren't going to measure it. Now they are. It's close, either way.
Well, you've got to be kidding me. Now they are going to measure it, folks. I don't know what happened there. How much you want to bet it's a first down?
It's close. I don't know. It might be a hair short. Yep.
So the official was right.
4th and inches. A huge play here for Vian. Need to come up with a stop here.
Don't jump off sides, guys. 4th and goal. 4th and an inch for Davis. This is the ball game pretty much. 4:25 and counting in the third. It's 13-7 Davis. 4th and goal from the 4. They're going to go on a pistol set. There's a snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls. Easy first down. He might have gotten the end zone. Nope, they'll put it at the 1. It'll be first and goal.
Yep, he's going to be down at the 1.
Yeah, Clint, Davis is just pushing Vian off the ball now. They're just pushing him down the field. Wolverines can't do anything about it. They pushed him. They were all if Rawls would have just ran instead of jumping like he does, he would have walked into the end zone. But they pushed Vian that far back. First and goal. Snap, give to Rawls. Over into the end zone. Touchdown, Davis.
Hurdles everybody at the line to get into the end zone.
Makes it 19-7. See if they don't go for 2 here. They are. Why not? They can't do anything wrong right now. Your only hope is if you're Vian that somehow you catch the momentum and the last 15 minutes of this game are all yours. Yep, they're going to go for 2. Ten on the play clock. Send 2 receivers out. Now another guy comes back in. There's a snap. Oh, Vian read it well. There's a hold. They don't call it. The guy's wide open. Touchdown or 2-point conversion makes it 21-7. How did they not call that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was right there.
Vian blitzed, and the guy literally reached up and grabbed him. They don't call it. Horrible, horrible call. That was a hold if I've ever seen one, folks. Now, we normally don't get on officials, but that's just ridiculous. Makes it 21-7. We'll keep it here. It's Clint, I don't know if you're Vian, I have no idea what you do.
Yeah, they had success on that previous drive before they just gave the ball away, but I think you just got to get back to that, get the ball in Mason's hands, because that's one luxury that you do have with the speed of someone like that, is he could score in a hurry.
So Davis will kick off with a 21-7 lead. If momentum was weight, the field would look like this right now.
Yeah, it would be.
It may have already flipped back around over. (21-7) Davis. They will kick off. Vian just looking for anything right now. Yeah, you're right, Clint. They had the opening drive, drove all the way down, got inside the 15-yard line, and then just completely abandoned what got him there and resulted in a turnover. So 2 turnovers, 3 turnovers for Vian because they botched the kick too. This has been a circus. So we'll see what Davis does here. And they're going to kick it high in the air. It's going to be fielded by number 1, Riley Ellis, and Riley falls on it at the 33-yard line. So Vian handles that one, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, pretty good starting field position here for Vian. They can score in 30 seconds. So
they may have to here.
Just keep plugging away here and keep the ball in Mason's hands. He can take it to the house anytime he touches the ball.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, wherever you're watching us, listening to us. 1st and 10 Wolverines. Boy, they need one bat here, Clint.
They do.
Shotgun formation. It's going to be a give to Drayton Fletcher. He's got some room. He's across midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Oh, they trip him up at the 25-yard line.
There we go.
But a huge play, 40 yards, Drayton Fletcher, and the Wolverines already just like that in position.
Well, that was a good play call, though, because everybody's looking for Mason Wright to get that ball.
Run the ball.
Yep. Yep, good play call.
Yeah, they gave it to Drayton instead of Mason this time. Everybody went with Mason, and Fletcher was wide open there in the middle. Snap, they're going to give it to Fletcher again. He's going to follow the blockers, and Drayton, yeah, he's in trouble, Clint. He's going to have to be forced out of bounds. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but they balled him up that time.
Yeah, good effort to just get back. He might have picked up a yard, but good effort to make something out of it there.
I'm going to say he lost a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 26. Clock is stopped. 3:10 left here in the third. It's all Davis right now. They've scored 21 unanswered. 3 turnovers for Vian. It's 21-7. 2-back set. Fletcher in the shotgun. 2nd and 11 from the Davis 26-yard line. It's going to be a give to Mason this time. Mason being very patient, waiting for the hole, gets it across the 20, still on his feet. He's at the 15, out of bounds at about the 13. There should be a flag for a late hit, and they don't throw it. So why not? What was that all about? Mason was 3 yards out of bounds, and they tackled him.
Yep. Didn't get the flag there, so.
It's going to be 1st and 10 still. They're going to put it at the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 Wolverines. Clock is stopped with 3:02 left. Vian not going anywhere. We didn't expect them to. 15 on the play clock. Plenty of time. 21-7 Davis. Trammell takes the snap, gives it to Fletcher up the middle. Drayton's got a little bit of room. It closes quick, but he gets to the 7.
Yeah, they opened up a pretty good hole for him, and he ducked in behind those big linemen and picked up a few yards.
2nd and 6, Wolverines. I think you got to get a little hurry up here.
2:45 and counting in the third.
Got it. Maybe go, because when Davis gets the ball, they're going to run all the clock out. 2nd and 6 from the 7. Vian can get a first down without scoring. It's going to be Trammell with the pitch to Mason, and boy, they read it, Clint. We're lucky that wasn't a turnover. Back at the 10-yard line.
Great play. That was Gage Kopenbarger out there. Played that perfectly. One man took the pitch man. One man took the quarterback and made the tackle. Played that option perfectly.
It's a 3rd and 9 from the 10.
Try to get half of it at least here if you're Vian.
Yeah, I don't know, Clint. I
think you try to get 5 here.
They're going to have to hurry. There's only 15 on the play clock.
Field goal's not going to do you a lot of good at this point. You got to get touchdowns.
Here we go. 3 receivers. Cash Trammell now puts Mason in motion, fakes it. Now there's all kinds of time, and he's going to get sacked back at the 22-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. So 4th and about 21 now.
Man, Clint, you got to throw the ball away on that.
Yeah. Yeah,
now they're – I don't know what you do now.
Yeah, you can't hold the ball that long. Davis had good coverage, nowhere to go with that ball. You got to just
They're going to try a
sail it
field
out of
goal.
bounds.
Mendoza's going to come out and try a 40-yard field goal, it looks like.
Yep, it is going to put it right.
I don't know what good that'll –
right at about the 30-yard line, so it would be a 40-yard attempt.
Actually, if they put it at the 20, it's a 39-yard field goal attempt. There's a snap. It's down. Kick is on the way. It looks good, it's good. So Mendoza from 39 gets something for Vian. Makes it 21-10. A minute and 3 left before the end of the third. We're back on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
And we're back here at Chad Richardson Stadium. It is 21-10. Good kick from Mendoza.
That was. That would have been good from a little further out even. Great kick. Vian comes away with points. Would have liked to have had the touchdown there, but Vian defense has got to do something here. Got to force a quick 3 and out, turnover, something.
Yeah, I mean they got to go back to what they need to go back to first quarter the way they were doing.
Yeah, they can't let Davis just burn 8-9 minutes here and kill the majority of the rest of this game.
Mendoza high kick. It's short for his standards. It's fielded by Owens at about the 11-yard line, and he's got a hole, Clint. He's across the 45, pushed his guys off. He's across midfield, and he's going to take it to the house. That's going to be a touchdown. Owens and Davis has the touchdown.
No flags on the field.
No flags.
Stiff-armed the defender at the point of attack and took it the distance. It was about the worst possible thing that could have happened at that point.
Yeah, and at this point, that's not good. I mean, there wasn't any. One guy touched him, and he was at the 30-yard line by the shoestrings. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is good. 50 seconds left. It's 28-10 Davis, Clint. This football game from about the middle of the second quarter has been nothing but Wolves.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Never seen anything like it, the momentum swing, and to be able to carry that momentum through the half. Just when things are going your way, they're going your way.
Yeah, and that's just we talked about the momentum, and Vian's just not been able to get it back. And I've done this long enough. You've done it longer than me. That we know that if in these big games, if you don't get the momentum, then there's just really nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
And it's not really necessarily momentum. It's more confidence. And Davis, the first quarter, their hands were on their hips. Their body language wasn't good, and that's reversed. They got a big play, and now they're the ones jumping over. The crowd's over there jumping up and down. The stands over here, it's everybody's just kind of hands on their hips, and what else can go wrong? Down 3 scores.
You just got to keep trying to quick strike offensively if you're Vian. Try to hang around so maybe your defense can make something happen and give you a chance.
There's a high kick. It's going to be fielded by Mason Wright, who fumbles the ball. I think he jumped on it.
Yeah, he did.
My goodness, it's an adventure on these kickoffs, Clint.
He was looking upfield to try to make something happen. And bobbled it. Pounced back on it. So Vian takes over at the 36. So decent start of field position again here. 49 seconds left. You just got to keep going and hope you can get some quick strike scores and hang around.
Down 3 scores though, Clint. It's going to be a tall task here. Trammell takes the snap, drops straight back, has all day and then some. Now he's going to take off. He's got room across the 40, 45, all the way up to about the 47-yard line. So he gets 11. Depends on the spot. It's a first down. Wolverines gets out of bounds with 42 seconds left in the third. Yeah, that's what he should have done down here.
It was. Good play by Trammell. Made something happen
but
again.
See, he learned from that. I like that. That's why I always tell my kids, learn, and I'm the same way. If you make a mistake, learn from it. He did. Great play.
Yeah, Davis had good coverage, nowhere to go with that ball, so he just got what he could.
Well, everybody's following number 2 and number 3. So somebody's got to be open. There's the snap. Trammell drops straight back, has time, throws it on the screen to Mason. Mason makes one guy miss, two guy miss, cuts back upfield, and, well, gets nothing. Gets maybe a yard.
Yeah. Davis had
he's trying, Clint.
Davis
now we have a flag.
Yeah, that one. Ooh.
Now we have another flag.
So I think we may get the offset again. Again, I think if Vian hadn't retaliated, that one would have gone against Davis. Davis, good job, though, defending the cutback on right. They had a couple defenders back waiting on him, and were just set up, camped out, waiting on him to cut back, and he came right back to him. So the officials sorting this out. I think the initial one was on Davis.
Yeah, it was. And again, Vian looks like they retaliated.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 27. After the play, personal foul. Offense, those penalties offset, second down.
So that's twice now Wolverines could have taken advantage of that penalty yardage, but
yeah, there was a bad unsportsmanlike against Davis. I won't say what the kid did, but then Vian retaliated.
Yep.
Had to stand up for his teammate. I get that, but it cost you big there.
So 26 seconds and counting here in this third quarter.
2nd and 9. Cash takes a snap, has all day, throws over the middle, incomplete. That's got to be interference. Finally, looky there. There is a penalty against Davis. 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
There we go, good throw. Pass interference is going to go against Davis.
I'd do that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Pass interference, defense, number 63. 15 yards, previous spot. First down.
Yeah, he just basically tackled him.
Yeah, he never turned and looked back at the ball. Just ran right through the receiver.
So it makes it 1st and 10 at the Davis 36-yard line. Vian trailing 28-10 with 18 seconds left in the third. Cash takes a snap, rolls left, looks, throws a quick pass out here to Brannick. Brannick trying to make some people miss and gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to say stayed in bounds. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Gets a first down.
Oh, no, the game clock stops.
Well, they stopped for the move the chains.
Okay, yeah. Because the official was.
Vian's going to try to get a play in here.
Yeah, they're going to try to squeeze in one more play.
1st and 10 from the Davis 26-yard line. Now that the clock has stopped, so they're going to say it was. There's a snap. Trammell again throws a pass. Oh, good catch by Jacob again. Gets inside the 20 to the 17.
Yeah, they got time to run another play. Out of bounds.
Clock has stopped at 7 seconds.
Yeah, good job by Brannick. Toe tapping the sideline. Got his foot in.
So 2 good catches by Jacob. And they're going this way, Clint. Something tells me they may try to do that and maybe push Mason out this way and get him open.
Get him over to the wide side of the field.
Because you want him in as much open space as you can get. One-on-one, no one can stay with him. 2nd and 1 from the 17. Trammell takes the snap all day. Quick throw. It's off of they went for the same play again. It went off the number 27, Jackson Wright. Falls to the ground incomplete. So it's now 3rd and 1 from the 17.
Yes, still with 3 seconds remaining here in this third quarter.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Man, if they could score on this last play in the third, that would change everything. Mason now goes to the running back spot. Snap, they give it to Mason. They're trying to get the first down. They do. He's going to get across the 15 to the 14, so it'll be the first down. But we head to the 4th. All Wolves right now, they lead over the Wolverines 28-10. We're back on the mix.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. We head to the fourth quarter. Wolverines up 28-10. It's been all Davis. They only have 193 yards of offense. Vian has 210.
Yeah.
There's a snap. Mason has it, trying to find the edge, and he will get tackled at about the 12-yard line. So he gets a couple. It'll be second down.
Yeah, good play out there by Jackson Wright. 27 of Davis to trip up Mason.
Wright with 146 yards on 17 carries. Fletcher has 52. Cash has 12. 2nd and 8. Wolverines got to go, Clint. This is go time now.
Yeah.
We got to know. I know they're not a very fast-moving team, but they're going to have to get after it here. Trammell in the shotgun, all by himself. Takes the snap, looking like now we have a flag on the play. I think we're going to get a false start against Vian.
We are indeed.
For the snap, false start, offense, number 8, 5 yards, still second down.
When did they start calling the numbers in high school?
Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. It's hit and miss.
The ball at the 17-yard line. 2nd down and 13 for the Wolverines.
2nd and 13. Clock is stopped. 11-17 left here in the fourth. 28-10 Wolves lead. Trammell with Mason Wright to his right side. There's a snap. It's going to be a rollout. Trammell looking downfield. Quick throws. Intercepted.
Intercepted, yep.
And Davis will have it at the Vian 8-yard line.
Yep, that defender saw that one the whole way. Had time to look down and see where his foot was, make sure it was in bounds. That was Trey Melton. Stepped right in front of that pass. 4 turnovers now for the Wolverines.
Yeah, can't do that in any game, much less the state championship game against a team like Davis. And Clint, that's just been the story of the game. And now Davis can run this clock out.
Yep, defense has got to force a turnover, come up with a score or something here.
Snap's going to be a give to Rawls, and Rawls goes across the 10. Again, jumps for 3 or 4 more. They put it at the 13, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, instead of falling, he just kind of does a little lunge.
When they get him, he jumps forward. I wonder if he's a wrestler. He's got strong lower body.
He does. Good center of gravity.
2nd down and 5.
So yeah, Davis going to be content to.
Oh yeah, they're going to run. They're going to run this thing all the way down. So 2 turnovers in the red zone too, Clint. On top of that, it's just been
that hurts.
You can't win games like that. Snap's going to be a give to Rawls, and he's going to barrel roll his way to a 1st down.
That was Wiley out there on the tackle.
28-10, Davis leads with 10:20 left here in the fourth. Vian's had chance after chance, and they just have not been able to capitalize.
Davis really slowing things down here.
Ten minutes to go. Owens takes the snap to give the Rawls again. He gets to the 20, 21, 22. He just keeps pushing guys down.
Spot him right at the 20.
Guess they're saying his knee was down.
Second down and 8.
Gain of 2.
Real quick, listen to the Legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Yeah, 9.5 and just counting here. 2nd and 8 coming up for Davis. Looking for their 7th state championship. There's a snap. It's going to be a give to Rawls again, and just gets 2 the hard way.
Yep, they're more than happy with that.
Makes it 3rd down and about 6 for the Wolves.
Cash Collins again on the tackle.
All right, Vian's got to get a stop here. Give up another first down here, then they're just going to burn another 3 minutes or more.
Yeah, I mean, they're under 9 right now, and Vian's just going to need a miracle, honestly, folks. Third and 6 from the 22. There's a snap. They're going to fake it to Rawls, and Owens is going to keep it, and he's going to get tackled back at the 24. So Davis will have to punt.
Quarterback keeper. Lions, number 9.
But again, they don't care. To them, the time is more the most valuable thing.
For sure. They were able to burn a few minutes of game clock there, and mission accomplished for Davis.
If Davis can pull this off, we'll have to go back to the record books and see when the last time a team with 4 losses won a state championship. Especially a team with 3 straight losses to start the season. They will punt. Mason Rott back deep. He can change it in one play. There's the kick. It's going to go well, it's away from Mason. And Mason won't even have a chance at it. And surprise, it takes a Davis bounce and goes about 15 more yards back. And it'll be 1st and 10, Vian at their own 32-yard line. Clint, there's just, some days you just got everything going your way.
Yeah. Yep.
That punt landed at like the 45 and just rolled back 15 more yards. But there's nothing you can do about it. So Vian, Clint, I don't know what. I don't know what. This is where Coach Willis and his crew make their money, because I got nothing. We're in a media timeout here, so there's 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's 28-10. Davis in front. Vian was up 7-0. Just before halftime, Davis scored to tie it, and it's been all Wolves since then. Vian's been plagued with penalties, 4 turnovers, 2 of them in the red zone, and it's just been a very un-Wolverine-like day. It really has been. So now they're forced to throw the ball. And here we go. 1st and 10 Vian. They need to score quick, like one play. Trammell going to give it to Fletcher. Drayton has some room, but man, give Davis credit, Clint. They just closed quickly.
Yeah, they just collapsed on that play. They got about 4, they're going to say about 5 on that one.
But Vian, they got to go. They're huddling. And, they got to go. Unfortunately, and we've said this about not only Vian but other teams, but teams that bring the play in from the sideline.
Yeah.
We saw it with Central. We've seen it with other teams. When you're trying to run hurry up, it just kills you. 7 minutes to go. 28-10 Davis. Trammell looks to throw, look. Now he's going to take off. Going to get out of bounds up at about the 43-yard line. Got 5. I think it's enough for a first down. It is.
Yeah, it's going to move the chains.
A gain of 6 on the play.
6:59 to go.
Vian, 1st and 10.
Cash has Drayton to his left, 5 on the play clock. Trammell takes the snap, has all day. Now he's going to have to take off. Oh, dips it out to Fletcher, who's got some room. 50, across the 50 to about the 47 and gets out of bounds. A little heads-up play there by Cash.
That was. Last second, just pitched it out there to Fletcher. Fletcher looking for it.
Well, they put it at the 47, so it's going to be second and about 2 at the Davis 48-yard line. But, hey, they're more than willing to give them that.
Yeah, got out of bounds to stop the clock with 6:50. Again, Vian got to hurry here. Game clock is currently stopped.
Trammell has it. Now he's under pressure, has to throw it, catches Jacob Brannick on a little slant pass, gets down to the Davis 35-yard line, 13 yards and a first down. Good catch there by Jake. As he was come all the way across the field in that little Bobby Petrino crossing route.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Clock is running. Wolverines got to hurry. Sent the play in from the sideline that time. Trammell takes the snap, drops back, has time. Now he's under pressure. Now he's going to roll out. He's still under pressure, throws it, and just throws it out of bounds.
There we go. Good heads-up play.
There you go. Stops the clock with 6:23.
Trammell's pass intended for number.
Second and 10.
Adolph Stahl, incomplete. Second down and 2. 10. Second down and 10.
6:23 left, 28-10. Davis leads, just 6:23 left in the fourth. Second and 10 from the Davis 35-yard line for the Wolverines. Trammell gives it to Mason. Mason has some room, but man, Clint, they do a great job of closing it up. Gets 5, it'll be third down.
Yeah, he had a hole, but it closed up quickly. Picked up 5. Third and 5.
Yeah, and the Vian's just taking way too much time here.
They are.
Yeah, they lost 30 seconds there just getting the play in. Snap, Trammell has all day. Now he's going to take off and get the first down and more. Going to go across the 20 down to about the 18, so he gets 12 yards. First down Wolverines, Clint, but they got to get going. Got to get going.
Davis more than happy to give up these first downs because the clock has been running this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, but I mean, what do you do? Normally you're ahead in these situations and you want to do this, but Wolverines just burning way too much clock here. Nah, they're still not set, Clint. Golly. Play clock down to 5. There's the snap. Trammell rolling, throws a pass, and it's tipped up and incomplete. So that'll stop the clock at least.
Yeah, tipped at the goal line. Vian had a chance to catch it off the deflection, but couldn't get to it.
Second down and 10.
The sun has disappeared, and it's gotten cold out
here. It has.
Clint.
Yep. When that sun was out, it was nice, but got a little cooler.
Timeout. I believe Davis is going to take the timeout, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back on the mix.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
We're back at Chad Richardson Stadium. 28-10, Vian trails with just 5:14 left here, Clint, and we'll have a 2nd and 10 from the Davis 17, but it's going to take a Wolverine miracle.
Yeah, even if Vian scores here, the way Davis has been playing in the second half, they're just going to burn the clock.
You're going to have to do an onside kick, get that, score, do another onside kick, and score. So, you know who does not care? Those kids over there on that hill.
That
I don't know who their parents are, but those kids are going to sleep like angels tonight because they have just been doing nothing but sliding down that hill for 3 hours. There's a snap. They give it to Mason, and nothing there. He's tripped up, gets a couple, maybe one. And Vian is looking at a 3rd down and 9.
Wow,
No, they give him nothing. It's 3rd and 10.
That was Brendan Rawls, the running back. He had been knocked down, and the lineman was laying on top of him, and Rawls just reached out and grabbed Mason's foot as he came by and tripped him up. Good effort play.
28-10 is the score. Snap, fake to Mason. Cash has time, no hold call, and Cash is going to get to the 15, and that's it.
So 4th and about 7.
7, yeah. 4 minutes, 19 seconds and counting.
4th down and 8.
No hurry from the Wolverines, Clint. I mean,
clock running.
No hurry at all. Clock running under 4 now. 4th and 8. They don't get this, it really doesn't matter. So, snap. Mason's in motion. Cash in trouble. He's going to spin out of it. Throws a pass over here to Tristan Wiley. He's got a long way to go, but he's going to get the 1st down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal. Wolverines clock stop with 3:45.
Yeah, the only defender back was a defensive lineman.
And we have a Vian player shaking up.
I think that's Wiley.
Yeah, he got upended.
So that's going to stop the clock with 3:45. There, Wiley's back up on his feet.
All right.
A gain of 13 on the previous play.
1st and goal from the 2. 3:45 here. Clock should start here just momentarily, and it does.
Vian not ready. Clock is running. 1st and goal from the 2. Pistol formation. Actually, I formation. Snap. Give to Mason. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Touchdown brought to you by the Rustic Cantina in Vian. Vian's official touchdown sponsor. I think you got to go for 2 here, Clint.
Yep, you do.
Player down for Davis.
Yeah, it looks like he's
maybe cramping up a little bit.
Yeah, cramping up. His teammates helping him stretch out.
I think that is number 3, D. Eidelman. Was he not the young man that got injured in the 1st half?
I think so.
So that's good to see him back out there. Yeah, they're stretching him out. So Vian going to have to go for 2 here.
Vian just took way too much time on that possession.
Yeah, and we've talked about that with with Vian and some other teams. They aren't built to do a hurry up offense. They're just not, because like we said, generally they like to control the clock. They're up by a score or 2, and they can and there's not really that urgency. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean this is just not made that way. They send the plays in with players, and so it's just not made for a hurry up offense. And now they got to go for 2 here and then pray for an onside kick or 2. Trammell under center, going to pitch it to Mason Wright. Mason's going to get the 2-point conversion, so that helps. Makes it 28-18 with 3:27 left. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. 3:27 left in the fourth. Vian trails Davis 28-18. Clint gonna have to get a good clean onside kick here and just keep your fingers crossed.
Yep, Vian with all 3 timeouts. So let's see if they can recover this onside kick. Got there.
Oh, you may, if it was 3 timeouts, you may kick this one deep. And then use the 3 timeouts, because if.
Man, I don't know. The way Davis has been pounding the ball here in this second half, though, I don't know.
You know, we talked about, and again, we don't make excuses here, but the way Davis has played here in the second half, their depth. We mentioned there's not too many guys playing both ways. It's really shown up here in the second half as you can just tell they got fresher legs. Here comes the kick. It is going to be an onside kick. It's going to bounce, and Davis has it, so it'll be first down and 10, Wolves at the Vian 46-yard line.
Yeah, Vian almost had a chance there. He kind of, the return guy almost bobbled that one a little bit, but brought it back in to his chest quickly. So Vian with all 3 timeouts. If they can get a stop.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Still.
If y'all got any wishes out there, folks? You better say one right now for the Wolverines. They need one. They need something. It's gonna be a handoff to Rawls, and Clint. He just does what he's been doing. Gets 3-4 yards.
Actually, he got. I give him probably 5 on that one. Yeah.
Ryan doesn't use the timeout. It's 3:14 left and counting. Davis going to be able to run this down to inside the almost 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, still 20 seconds. Yeah, they can take it down to about 2:40 before they snap it.
Yeah, it's still 10 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be about 2:40, you're right, before they have to snap it. Snap. It's going to be give the Rawls again. He's at the 40, jumps. But they're going to say he was down at the 40.
So I ain't going to take a timeout this time.
That's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Stops the clock with 2:41.
Timeout, Vian.
We'll keep it here. Well, Clint, pretty much comes down to these next 2 plays here. Actually, this play. If they get a first down, this game's over with.
Yep. Probably going to see more of the same. Mr. Rawls dive up the middle.
Well, here we go. 3rd and 3 from the Vian 40-yard line. Oh, where is the scoop and score 6?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be something? Owens has it, gives it to Rawls, and he is going to fight. He's still on his feet, and he gets the first down to the 34-yard line. That just might do it.
Yep, just about. Vian still with the 2 timeouts left, but
there, Coach Willis calls it.
Yeah, they take one here.
2:35 left.
So not much more you can do.
Timeout.
With just one timeout.
Vian.
We'll take one with them, folks, and be back on the mix.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you.
Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. 1st and 10, Davis at the Vian 36-yard line. Vian can stop it one more time, but that's it. Rawls takes the snap. Owens takes the snap, gives it to Rawls. Clinton, he's going to fight his way all the way to the 20, almost 19. He's about a yard short. It'll be 2nd down.
Now it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Vian will call their last timeout, Clinton. If they get one more yard, this game is over.
Timeout, Vian. That is their last timeout of the half.
Well, I know I don't know if y'all can hear them, but the Vian fans, they're still fired up, Clint.
They are. They're still cheering on their team until the very end. 4 turnovers, though. That's just kind of the
we mentioned
story.
Not only that, 2 of them in the red zone has just been. Then you give up the kickoff for a touchdown. You fumble on a kickoff. It's just been, and then the penalties. And the 2 big ones I think that have hurt them more than anything were the 2 that were offsetting that weren't even called, where Davis would have been the one getting the penalty and Vian retaliated, and that crossed them out. So I don't know what you can take from this game if you're Vian in the next year, but I don't know. I really don't know. 2nd and 1 from the 25. If Davis gets a first down, this game is over, as Vian cannot stop the clock now. Owens almost gets Vian to jump off. And they do, but they get back.
Yeah, they got.
Now Davis going to call a timeout. Okay, I'm not sure what that was all about, but.
Timeout, Davis.
Well, like we always say, Clint, you can't take them to the house, so let's use them all.
Yep, that is, it's in that coaching manual.
Yeah, that one you and I don't have access to.
Yeah.
We're assuming it's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think of scenarios in my head here, folks, and trying to think of something positive to say about what Vian can do here. And the only thing I can think of is if there's a fumble and Vian can take it back for a touchdown, kicking the onside kick.
That's about it.
And that's about all they have right now. No timeouts. It's 2nd and 1 at the Vian 25. If Davis gets 1 yard, the game's over. Simple as that. And they got 3 chances to get it. 28-18, Davis leads. 2nd and 1. Snap, give to Rawls. He's got the first down at the 21, and that will do it.
Yep, that will allow Davis to just kneel on it.
Well, Clint, it was a good season for Vian. They go 13-0, get up here and just, I mean, they're gonna rewatch this game and just think what could have been, because I mean, let's just be honest. They outgained. We're looking at the stats here. They outgained total yards, but you look at the penalties. Vian's got 4 for 40. Davis has 1, and then the turnovers 4. Davis 0.
Yep.
15 first. Everything else is even. Snap. They're going to give it to Rawls, and he is going to get outside and get tackled at about the 26. Excuse me, the 16.
Well, we to have people talk to us about these games all the time. Well, who do you think is going to win? And we tell them all the time, these teams that get here, they're both good teams. It all boils down to who makes the least amount of mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't know why our teams struggle so much in all sports when we get to Oklahoma City. I don't know what it is.
No, I don't either.
I don't know what the end. I don't know. I wish I knew. I would. That way I could tell everybody and we could fix it. But I don't know. Davis will kneel on it. They'll have to kneel on it one more time, and they're going to be the inaugural 2A2 state champions. Man, and hats off to Davis.
Oh,
Clint. They start off 3 losses in a row to start the season. Lose to Holdenville and then go on a run like we haven't seen in a while. They're going to finish the season 10-4 as state champions. They take the snap, kneel on it, and that's going to end the game. The Wolverines come up one game short. 28-18 is the final. McDonald's players of the game, like we always do. We're going to actually, normally we've given it to pretty much everybody this year, but Nate Cheater, number 70, Chudge, had a great game, a senior. And then shout out to all the other seniors. Let's see here, Stryker Fields, Peyton Johnson, Caden Brannick, Micaiah Mendoza, Tristan Wiley, Jacob Brannick, Caden Fulbright. You got a lot of players coming back though, Clint.
Oh yeah, you do, and you got some good freshmen as well that have picked up a lot of valuable playing time this season, and they're going to look to contribute next year.
So Vian falls 28-18 in the state championship game. And that's going to wrap up our football coverage for Game of the Week this season. We'll be back on the air Tuesday. Basketball will be in Roland as Sallisaw travels. The following Tuesday we'll be in Roland again as Muldrow and Roland play, and then we'll be back on the air that following Thursday as Van Oss travels to take on Sallisaw. It's been another good year. I want to thank all our people that aren't here that's been working on Game of the Week. Terry Qualls, Russell Pettit, who was here, saved the camera for us. Yeah. Who else has helped us this year on the cameras? Dave's helped us some. Of course, back in the studio, Greg, Jarrett helped us on the camera. Brian Jones stepped in. Yes. Ryan Toon helped us out. And, of course, Joe Wag, our producer extraordinaire. Christian Locke on the stats every week. David Martin's filled in. I mean, it's been a weird season, but we got it done. And I want to thank our owners, Eddie and Melinda Martin, for everything that they do for us. And, of course, our awesome advertisers. We couldn't do it without you. And the fans, I think, Clinton, I looked, we're over 50,000 views on this game today, just looking at us. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And, partner, didn't end the way we wanted it to, but thank you, man. But I just don't know. I mean, it basically boils down to turnovers. You look at the total yards. Vian outgained them 218 to 190. Or excuse me, 280 to 236, but it was the 4 turnovers.
Yeah. That was the story here today. It was those turnovers.
Well, that's going to wrap it up. We're going to take the long trip back home. We're going down here and talk to some of these players and some of these coaches and get you some interviews for later next week. You've been listening to and watching the Class 2A2 State Championship. Congratulations to the Davis Wolves. They win 28-18. We'll see you real soon on The Mix.
Maybe we McGriddles lovers have done a bad job of relaying this, but there are pockets of syrupy goodness hidden in the McGriddles cakes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sure, there's food at home, but is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a high C at home? Don't be ridiculous.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
You're watching Mix TV.